Hey, what up everyone? I'm Cinny Cool and this is Gems of War. And today we are going to be going over a little bit of light spoilers for next week, and then we'll get into Guild Wars, Day 3, Divinion Fields, with the no Mythic team that's been doing good so far. Will it keep it up, or will we get humbled today? Who knows? Probably depends on what guild we're facing. I don't even know. Yeah, like the first day we faced definitely a tough guild. Yesterday, it was a competent guild for sure. I'm not sure like where they're ranked or whatever, but none of the teams were. I guess the last team was kind of strange, and obviously the first fight was the gate. But the middle like 3 fights were, you know, definitely competent. We had an Iraqian Weaver Life and Death. We didn't fight goblins, but we saw goblins. Like there was a few decent teams in there yesterday. But yeah, the first day, man, we faced a tough guild, and so far so good. 10-0. We completed 2 sets, which is great. You get an extra 1,000 points if you complete a set for the guild at least. And my scores have been decent, at least I think so. Like 1,400 is pretty good in Guild Wars, and we got that yesterday, right? So yeah, that's what we're gonna be doing. I'll probably go over the spoilers real quick, just off the calendar. This is the pet. I got it up. I was like, what's that freaking pet's name? So I went ahead and brought it up on the screen. But yeah, let me set up the stream real quick. Doesn't take very long. We're starting earlier anyway. Let's get a couple people in here before we start Guild Wars. But let's put it on a playlist. Bang bang. Let's say we're not AI. It'd be crazy if I was AI. If I was AI, then this would not take as much work. It would just be AI doing this instead of me. But it's me. And I'm here. And I'm doing it. I'm clocking in for work again. Let's go. This. That. I need to start doing thumbnails again, probably. Been lazy. I don't know that it helps too much. I've been trying this community tab post thing before I go streaming. Like a few minutes before the stream, I'll put a community tab post, and then I'll stream. I've seen other people doing that on other types of content that I subscribe to, and I don't know. I wonder if it works. I'm testing it right now. Eventually, I might do a community tab post and a reminder, fake ghost train live stream that we eventually delete, and then we start the real live stream thing too. Because like a lot of people have been saying they're not getting notifications, and I'm definitely, you know whatted from YT. SB'd from YT, I feel anyway, because of how many people say they don't get notifications. But yeah. Got that set up there. Got this. Should probably put in a little bit of extra tags. What are we going to say today? Gems of War spoilers. Gems of War Guild Wars. Gems of War Divinion Fields. Does anybody type that in? What do you guys type in for Gems of War these days when you're looking stuff up? Gems of War, when? When does this happen? When does that happen? Gems of War, how? Gems of War, when? Gems of War, how? How? Alright, I'll copy that, put it in the description with our desperate attempt to keep our newly 8-year-old baby alive. Paste that, grab that, put it here, paste it there, save it, and we're pretty much ready to go. Just let me jump over to the chat, get ready for that, and then we'll be going. We are live. I have it on mute. Live chat. Refresh that. But yeah, Druid Doodle is something we're getting next week. We have a McGrim Woods week next week. So that's probably... I'll go over spoilers first. Let's do it now. Alright, so... spoilers for the upcoming week of May 26th, 2025. We have a McGrim Woods week. My voice has been a little crazy today. We have a McGrim Woods week next week, which means McGrim Woods Underspire, McGrim Woods Epic Trials, McGrim Woods Event Key Drop Table, McGrim Woods Weapons in the Soul Forge. What else does that mean? McGrim Woods probably is the restriction for World Event or something similar to Magrim Woods. You know how it goes. That also means Hell Gate is on Tuesday. Is that the right one? Yeah, that's the right one. It's like dogs and stuff, right? Hell Gate is on Tuesday for the faction event. Wednesday, we have Druid Doodle. Druid Doodle. You drew a doodle. Get it? Oh, I get it now. You gotta, like, say it. You drew a doodle. Get it? You, like, drew a doodle? Get it? You, like, drew a doodle? I'm stupid. It's supposed to be, like, druid. I know what a druid is, and I know what a doodle is. But it's even deeper than that. You drew a doodle. They drew a doodle. Get it? Pretty cool. Alright, we got Warden on Thursday. Warden. Hellgate's one of the hardest. Rain just brought it up, kinda. Or at least it triggered it in my head that Hellgate is the hardest faction. So we will be going over that on Tuesday. I will be doing Pure 500 on Tuesday. So make sure you're there. Monday, Tuesday, Friday, Saturday. We're starting earlier, though. The days are the same. They've been the same for a while now. Monday, Tuesday. Well, I guess I changed from Sunday to Saturday, so I can't say that. But we're doing Monday, Tuesday, Friday, Saturday. And it's starting earlier, like 9:30 a.m. or something like that. But if you're interested at all in Hellgate, Tuesday, hardest faction, I'll attempt level 500 pure faction on Tuesday on stream. At least that's what I plan to do. So yeah, Warden on Thursday, Warden class event, and the weekend event is Umbral Nexus faction expansion. So if you do not have Umbral Nexus done, it'd be a good idea to start thinking about it like right now. Start thinking about it right now. Go to Umbral Nexus, get your Horde level up, make sure you're on quality 10, make sure some pure faction troops are fully leveled, fully traded, maybe even medaled, all that good stuff. That way you're prepared. Make sure you have some gems. You know, you're going to need gold. You're going to need treasure. You start right now, and then you'll be ready when it's time to go for, you know, the max renown, 2500 renown next weekend on Umbral Nexus. It's a good time to do it, especially if you're not too deep in there already. Like, if you're already on level 400 in Umbral Nexus, you probably shouldn't be doing it from 20 to 500 next weekend. But if you're only on like 100 or 200 or haven't even started it yet, it's a great time to be getting it done because you get double potions, like extra stats, extra turns, extra time. It's a really good time to be doing, plus extra rewards. So it's a great time to be doing Umbral Nexus next weekend. But this weekend, we got Guild Wars, so we're going to go do that. Guild Wars. We did great yesterday. We went 5-0 and completed a set. And we also got Forest of Thorns 2030'd. So that was pretty cool. Man, we're crushing this guild. Uh-oh. Oh, wait, that was yesterday. And that's not the right opponent. I noticed this, I think, on the forum. I look at the forum sometimes when I'm on the throne, you know. I'm the king and I'm on the throne. The porcelain throne. Trey with the 3, thank you so much. You're a legend. Oh, yeah. Already topping yesterday. We're not a bunch of hobos just jumping on with our stick, with our, you know, our little, you know what I mean? We're not like a shoe that the bottom of the shoe is flopping off. Your toes are sticking out of your shoe. We're not just a bunch of hobos that jump on a train and, you know. Trey, beaten yesterday already. Thank you so much, Trey. You're a legend. Oh, yeah, you're definitely not a hobo. Classics here. Rain is here. Jets is here. Let's go. Not hobos either. They got that membership badge. Alright, good morning, Classic. Rain says Hell's Gate. Yeah, it was the last one I needed to do pure on not so long ago. That was a smart one to do last because it's definitely the hardest one. I don't think there's any question that Hell Gate is the hardest. Jet says, yes, diet spoilers. I'm watching my weight. Hello, everyone, right? And then Trey with the 3. Let's go, Trey. We got extra experience on P99 right now. If anybody's just happening to be here by accident from the EverQuest community, like Classic or Trey. Not that they're here by accident, but maybe you're like them and you play P99 EverQuest as well. There's extra experience right now on P99 at least. I don't know about Quarm and all that, but you're on your mage now. I almost logged in on my Shadow Knight, but then I'm like, I gotta stream. Okay, so our guild defeated yesterday's opponent, but this is not the right guild. We faced chaotic something. Chaotic Resurrection or something like that. I don't know what their name was, but it definitely wasn't that guild mission. So this is on the forum where it's wrong. The screen is wrong. So I don't know. I don't know if we won or not. I guess we won. I think it's right that we won, but the guild is not right. It says mission. That's not the guild I faced yesterday. It's on video. I faced chaotic something. Today we're facing Shining Force 1. Great. Look at that. Oh no. I'm scared for my team. Like literally. I'm scared. Shining Force 1. What are they, dude? They're probably like top 5. Oh no, they're second. So they're... Oh no, guys. Oh no. I need some luck. I need some good wishes. This is gonna be tough. Shining Force 1. Great. Literally one of the hardest guilds we could be facing. 4,000 to 30,000. They already got 30,000 points. Jeez. How did they get 30,000 points already? Everybody in their guild played in the like, how do they have that much already? 30,000? Like you saw yesterday, we got like 24,000. Is everybody in their guild scoring 1,000 points? That's nuts. How do they have 30,000 already? This is gonna be tough. Should probably put that in the title. I didn't know that. Let me edit. Diet spoilers plus Guild Wars Day 3. Verse number 2 guild. Alright, I changed the title. Because that might be enticing to some people out there to watch me get humbled. To watch me struggle. To watch me lose. Or maybe I'm the hero that gets us some points. Alright, my guild's keep. This doesn't really matter once you, like, set your defend team. Like, who cares about this, right? It doesn't show you anything after leaderboards. We're in 11th. They're in 2nd, just for reference. Rewards. Do I have any rewards? No. So far, I've gotten 10 of the rewards. I have this over here, though. Cool. Extra gold marks, you know? Alright, let's go. Let's go to war, I guess. It's gonna be really tough. Looks like... Ooh, we don't have a set yet. So I could do it again. We have the chance. The bases are loaded, and I'm up to bat. You know, I could get a set here. If I hit the Apothecary and the Crypt, I could get a set. That's all I gotta do. I'm gonna shoot for that, I guess, because we need some points. And you know me, I'm going for it. I'm not going for the easy fights. Let's see what happens here. Let's put on Orpheus first thing. Got Orpheus. Oops, wrong thing. Guild Wars. Come on. Why does it lag like that? Take my input. Go. Alright, we gotta do the gate. What happened? 2 war. Gate. Alright, here's my team once again. No mythics. It's been working so far. We faced, like, the first day we faced a top 10 guild, I think. And the second day, I don't know what they were ranked, but they were, like, okay. Which was on stream yesterday. And then today we're facing the number 2 guild in the freaking PlayStation. So it's gonna be really tough. You got Herdmaster, Centurion, the Decaying Orbit, and Qatari King. One thing I saw yesterday when I was rewatching was sometimes, like on the gate fight, I could have just casted Qatari King and probably wiped him out. Instead of like looking for alignment and stuff like that. For Centurion and Decaying Orbit. And then Centurion, I think, boosts off of wildcards before it's cast, right? We really need to be doing that. Either Qatar, I don't know. I mean, it's been working so far the way we've been doing it, but that's why we're not getting so many devours. Because there's a 10% chance to devour a random enemy, plus 10% for each wild card. Then, so it's like saying later, after all that, then convert all skulls to 2 times 2 wild cards. And the way I do it, usually those wild cards are used. They're not just left up there anyway. But yeah. This is gonna be tough, y'all. I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go for it, but it's gonna be tough. Alright, let's get the gate out of the way. The gate's nothing. Yeah, I should probably use World Breaker for the first battle. That would be smart. I don't like switching my team. I mean, that's the best way to play Guild Wars, is to, like, be switching your team and, you know, look at the enemy team and make adjustments and stuff like that. I don't know why I don't do that stuff. Right, we got a red extra turn. We have Centurion. We have our weapon. Do we have it? Yes, we do. So far, so good. Could probably kill him. And kill him. That wasn't, like, too slow. Now I don't have to switch out of the World Breaker. But you're right. Like, if I would... I don't know, though. If, like, switching the teams would take just as long as using the World Breaker. There we go. Got our first fight done. You can tell how many people have gone. If you want to know, like, how many people have played so far, just look how many people have beat the gate. Because they're not losing to the gate. So we've had 11 people, including me, go so far. Alright, we got Fairy Ring or Thieves Guild. I gotta go Thieves Guild because I'm heading towards that Apothecary. And I think if I go to Fairy Ring, I can't go to Apothecary after that, right? I might be able to. The Mage Tower. But just to make sure, I'm going to go here. Because I want to make sure I'm going towards the Apothecary. I'm not 100%. Like, I might be able to do Fairy Ring, and then I might be able to do Apothecary after that, but I'm not 100% sure, so I want to go this way to make sure I can go to the Apothecary. So I'm going to do Thieves Guild. See what it is. I got Celine, Mother of Darkness, Captain McCall. Alright, I'm not super scared of that because they used Wand of Stars and it got changed to Prismatic Orb. They are doing some true damage. Their banner's kind of butt. We should be alright, but we'll see. Let's get in there. First real fight of the day. How's it going, Pro? Naga and Undead Kafru. Good luck, Cinny, right? Only one beat the palace. Alright, we got green. That might screw that up, so I'm gonna go with this first. Cool, we still got both. I need red or green worse. I think red will get up. More likely to get up. Alright, we still got green, nice. But we have Centurion too, which would get the green anyway, and I have a chance to devour, so I might just do Centurion. Alright, we have our weapon. We're looking for alignment. Let's go. Come on. We got it right here. My highest priority. I don't even care about that blue, really. Lay down some damage. Centurion we have. Let's go. Got our weapon back. Do we have alignment, though? Looks like no, of course. Might have to do a Qatari King. We don't have Centurion anywhere. And we don't have the weapon. Oh, yeah, we do. Right here, right here. Let's do it. Jumble them up. Curse them. Change the board up for Centurion to then get an extra turn. Let's go. Let's do it. Got our weapon. But do we have our weapon? Purple to skull. Red to brown. I don't see it, but we can take this, get some free skull damage. Okay, now we have Centurion in case we don't have our weapon. Could take that green out of here if we want. I'm going to do Centurion. I don't see the weapon. Okay. Right, now we have the weapon. That's what I'm looking for right here. Ooh, killed Celine. Nice. Alright, we definitely have Centurion. Let's do it. Weapon we have right here, so we're gonna do it. 3 damage. DC with the 10, thank you so much, bro. Running out there with Trey. No hobos today. Let's go. We're taping up our shoe. We're putting down our stick with our belongings on the end of it. We're getting out the razor to shave our face. We're taking a bath. Let's get it. Alright, if I take this, I think I still have Centurigon, most likely. Unless this yellow, like, explodes and blows. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I should do Centurigon just to play it safe. Because now we have it again. And I have a chance at getting Decaying Orbit. Which I also maybe have. Somewhere. No. Okay. So let's go with Centurigon. Just keep it on your turn. That's what I'm trying to do. Alright, we got Centurigon again, if we need it. But we have the weapon right here in the same spot. I'm an idiot. Do it! Bang, another kill. Okay. We got Centurigon right here and right here, all over the place. Let's go. We have our weapon right there. That Darkstorm. Sometimes he does a Darkstorm, right? Summon a Darkstorm. Oh, when an ally dies, so no. Hopefully not. We got it again. Boom, dead. We got Centurigon. We also have free skulls. Just want to make sure I get it. I want to make sure to keep it on my turn. Can this kill? 64, 120, 180. Plus 12, it's like 192. I think we have it. Let's just kill him. We can do this first to make sure. And then kill him. Alright, so we win our first real fight. So 2-0. Against the number 2 guild on PlayStation. See what I can do here. DC says, howdy at Cynical and all you sinners, choir members and lurkers alike. Glad to be with you. In case you haven't already done so, please do lick that like button. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate all of y'all. Yeah, they had 50% mana start for Rogue. Only one person beat the Palace. See what I can do. Yeah, up here you can tell like how many people... A lot of people didn't even make it. Like, only one person beat the Eerie, like, the whole second, the whole, like, row before the Palace. Only one person beat the Eerie, only one person beat the Portal. Nobody's beat the Crypt yet. I'm gonna try for the set. I mean, I gotta do it. We're way behind. There's no point of me, like, what would be the point of me, like, going for easy fights and trying to just get wins? You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna challenge myself and go for this apothecary that no one's beat yet. If I lose, I lose. You know? Grow a set, try to get a set. Try to get a set by growing a set. Or grow a set and go for a set. Grow a set and go for a set. That's why I should have made the title. Alright, apothecary. We gotta try. We gotta try. No matter what it is. Oh, jeez. Scary. Talk shaka. Pro says when you're done with your Dark Souls cheese, are you going to do 2 and 3 at some point? I think so. Depends how it goes. Sometimes that stuff's like a waste of time, but it's fun. Some of them, like the Dark Souls stuff, some stuff hits and then a lot of it doesn't. So it depends how I'm feeling. I might go for it. I guess it depends how long Dark Souls 1 takes and then like what else. If I find another game that actually gets popular or something. Just do 5 gate battles to get the rewards. Because let's face it, you're not going to win the day. Time to catch us some members? I hope so. Let's grab them. Alright, I'm going to try. I'm going to grow a set and try for a set. They got Elementalist. They got a good banner. They got triple Talk Shaka. It's going to be tough. See what happens. I got to go for it. Ooh, DC putting out the net, trying to catch some members. He's got the fish trap out. They go one way, they go in one way, they can't get back out the other way. You know, you put some cheese in the trap and they walk in and then it shuts the trap behind them. Like Alexandra, Needle of Junta, Cubone, Generic Footy Fan, Bazooka. I know like 3 of those people. I know Bazooka. I think I've seen Generic Footy Fan before. I definitely know Cubone. Thank you so much, DC. Appreciate it, man. Going wild today. He's going wild, y'all. He's out there. We're definitely going. Running out there, butt cracker showing, rag in his back pocket. Propping up in the hood, checking the oil, shaking the train. Trey's out there holding up the hood while DC shakes the whole train to make sure there's coolant in there. You know, kicking the tires, welding on the fart can, screwing on a spoiler, putting a nice sticker on for some extra HP, laying down the pimp juice, doing a burnout, sliding it in sideways, leaving all the doors open, getting out, going inside, leaving the music on as loud as possible so everybody knows exactly what the best music is of the day. They're out there air guitaring at the gas pump with their nozzles because we're playing the coolest music ever while we're not even in the car. We're inside the gas station with all the doors open, the car still on, the music up still super loud, getting our scratchers, our brewskis, our smokes, holding up the line, scratching them up there at the front of the line. Hold on a minute now. Scratching these, I'm winning. Getting a free one, scratching it, getting $1, buying another one, scratching it, getting a free one, getting another one, scratching it. You know how it goes. And then we're out of there, we take off, we steal our own car, our own train, and now we're doing the zoo tour. We got donkeys that look like horses, we got dogs that look like bears. We painted a horse so it's a zebra. We're slowly putting along a zoo, like at the amusement park. And we're out of there as well. We're out of there. We're cruising. You know, DC's the conductor. Trey is the engineer. And we just need a big bicep bodyguard. But we got so many weapons and stuff. Like, they're so protected. DC just, like, beefed it up so good. Like, it's hard for anything to even get on there. So, right now, they're good. They're cruising. Thank you so much, DC. Thank you so much, Trey. Alright, what are we going to do here, y'all? They are frozen, which is good. We froze a Takshaka. They can still do green, right? They do green-blue. So they can still loot me. I'm frozen on Centurigon, red and brown. We don't have any extra turns, which would have been nice. We got a brown storm. I think we have to take the yellow that it's saying. It'll give them skulls, which is kind of good, like to let them have the skulls and skull bait them a little bit. So I think I'm gonna do that. If I take that though, are they gonna get like an extra turn somehow up there? All that stuff falls. You fall, you fall, you fall, you fall. Is that an extra turn? Maybe I take it this way. They still get skulls. Ooh, what? Oh, they got an extra turn. Dang, dude. Or they got some mana at least. Alright, we can herd master. That's about all we can do. Come on, herd master. Get everybody up. And get an extra turn. Did not get the extra turn. Okay. We're still here. We're still here. Let's go with this. Come on, baby. We need these we need alignment bad. We need alignment. Decaying orbit. Where are you at? Nowhere. But we have Centurigon. So we still keep it on our turn. Decaying orbit. Where are you at? We do not have Centurigon. I have an extra turn there on brown. We could do. Probably gonna have to do that. We'll take this blue down and we'll get the brown extra turn, right? Just gotta hope something happens after that. Uh-oh. Don't look good. I don't have Decaying Orbit. I don't have Centurigon. We're gonna have to Qatari King and pray, it looks like. We're gonna have to Qatari King and pray. Decaying Orbit, not here. Unless there's something I'm not seeing. We got a Brown Storm. I think it's Qatari King and pray here. Come on, Qatari King, let's go, buddy. Get it. Give me an extra turn. Missed. They missed too? Come on. Give me a chance. We got Decaying Orbit right here. Come on. That'll put some skulls on the board, which will help out Centurigon. Get some free damage. They're all tied up over there. We could Centurigon. I think we probably should, whenever we can. Wish I'd get a Devour, though. Come on. I don't see Decaying Orbit. Okay. And I don't see Centurigon, so we're going to have to take this brown and hope something shakes after that. Okay, something did shake. We got Centurigon now. Really like to have Decaying Orbit, though. That's way better. But I don't see it. So, I guess we Centurigon. Now we have it. Let's go. Come on, baby. Kill him. Okay, we got Centurigon. We're still good. Let's go for it. Alright. We got it again, so we're safe. We're safe. But do we have Decaying Orbit? We don't have Decaying Orbit. I almost want to take it, but I'm afraid we won't get Centurigon. Like, I'll take it, and it'll mess up all my Centurigon stuff. Like, when you take Centurigon, you take away all the skulls. Then it's harder to get Decaying Orbit, but if I take this, I'm scared I'm going to mess up all the Centurigons. Like, the reason I would take it is to try to get Decaying Orbit somehow, with all that stuff coming off the board. But I think I need to go for the sure thing and get this into. They're all tied up, you know. I got to go for the sure thing, I think. Ooh, and we got a Devour. Come on, baby. Keeping the doors and the lights open, yeah. Doors on and the lights open. Let's go. You got it. Okay, let's see what we got. Not looking good at first glance. So we check for our Decaying Orbit. Do we have it? It would be purple to skull. I don't see that. Do we have brown? Red to brown. I don't see that either. So, we look for Centurigon next. We look at our skulls. I don't see Centurigon really either. Anywhere. So it might be a Qatari King and pray, unless we can see... Is there like an extra turn somewhere I'm not seeing? Don't really see anything, so I think it's Qatari King and pray time. Once again. Got a kill. We got an extra turn. They only got one. Who's afraid of the Takshakas? Let's go. Not us. We're going for that set, baby. I'd be scared of the Takshaka. Yeah, I won't continue down that. Alright, so let's always, once again, gotta look for Decaying Orbit. Do we have it? I don't see it for skulls. Do we have it for brown? Don't see it. So, do we have Centurigon? Yes, we do, right here. So that's good. Now we have this. Boom. We definitely have Centurion. Let's go. And Qatari King could probably finish them off, right? Might as well do this real quick, though. And, yeah. That was triple Takshaka. First person to beat it. Thank you, Jets. Thank you, Rain. We got it done. Alright, here we go now. Another one. Another 0. Another hard one. The Crypt. You know I'm going to go for it. And then we got to deal with the freaking Palace, too. So we're just getting hard fight after hard fight. Number 2 guild on PlayStation. What are we dealing with here? Uh-oh, it's Kafru. It's the Grey King. It's going to suck. It's going to be the same thing as the last fight, pretty much. I'm doing it, though. I'm not chickening out. I got to try for it. I didn't hit like on my own stream. You guys double check if you did. Because I didn't do it. Ah, man, I wish they would give me an extra turn at the start. That'd be nice. We got a frozen Kafru. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. I'll take that. What do we do here? Probably yellow or purple. Let them have the skulls, right? Same thing we did last time. Just gotta make sure there's no extra turns anywhere first. Which I don't see anything. So I'm gonna take this yellow and I'm gonna hope they take skulls. I'm gonna hope their Kafrus don't go too crazy. Might not even be skulls because of the Kafrus, though. I hope this fills Herdmaster. Okay. Alright. Please give me an extra turn. They did not. So we're going to have to do Herdmaster. We just need a little bit of time here. We just need this. We just need this. Whatever happens on their next turn, like, as long as they don't kill me on their next turn, I might be alright. We just got to get through this next turn. Okay. And we got Centurion. Let's get it. It gets up to Kang Orbit. We have that now. Alright, Centurion we have again. Think I just do it. Gotta devour. Gotta devour. We don't have Centurion. We don't have our Decaying Orbit, right? Let's go ahead and take this brown out of here. Brown and blue. Change the board up. That helped a little. We got Decaying Orbit now. We have Centurion now. Got another freaking Devour. Come on, Decaying Orbit. I would love to get the skulls for once, please. We got this blue down here. Okay, do we have Decaying Orbit? We gotta check that every time before we do anything. It's our highest priority. I don't see it, so let's do Centurion. Whoo! Got 3 Devours on this fight. We got Decaying Orbit. Middle finger. Let's go. Middle fingers up, everybody. 2 fights with 0s on it. We just put 1s on them. They're scared of Cynical and the Sinners. They know the Sinners will probably... They know what's up. They might use the team. I've been scared all week that people are going to try to use World Breaker all week. they're going to run into a good guild, and they're going to run into Submerge, they're going to run into mana problems, they're going to run into Worldbreaker not killing them in 2 shots. Like, I've been worried about that all week. If you come up against a good guild, Worldbreaker's not going to cut it. Alright, here's the Palace, the hardest fight. The hardest fights where the best people from the best guild are at. Number 2, it's got to be like top 10 people in the entire game, you know what I mean? Up here in the Palace. Second best guild, and the best people from the second best guild are in the Palace most likely. So we're about to run into like top 10 people from PlayStation right here. Somebody else beat the Apothecary, good job. Nice, right behind me. Did we get our... I just completed a set too. Forgot to mention, beating the Crypt just completed the set. We just got 1,000 points. Looking a little more respectable there. Maybe somebody else can come right behind me and get another set. Oh no, we gotta do Fairy Ring, Fletcher, Eerie, Portal. You gotta do all that crap to get another set. But we just got our 3rd set 3 days in a row. On, 2 of them have been on stream, 1 wasn't. But I got 3 sets all 3 days. Alright, here comes the hardest. We're at the Palace. And they got Trick and Treat. I hate Trick and Treat so bad. Mist Mother, Chrysantherax. They got everything. That's gonna be hard. Trying to like trick it into giving me a different fight. Trick it into giving you a different fight. Sometimes that happens in PvP. It's gonna make me do it. Chrysantherax, Trick and Treat, Mist Mother, Leprechaun. Elementalist. We got the Herdmaster so we can cleanse. It's not like a Chrysanth... It's not gonna go super fast, because they could kill us. If Mist Mother goes off and then Chrysantherax goes off after that, like, that could be a one-shot. So it's gonna be... I gotta keep it on my turn. Like we've been doing. Gotta hope their Leprechaun, you know, does horribly and gets no mana. We gotta hope there's no green on the board, and their Leprechaun is horrible. And then they gotta fill like a gigantic Mythic that's not 50% started, so as long as their Leprechaun doesn't go wild, we're gonna have a little bit of time. But we can't be giving them a lot of turns and stuff, so... It's scary, but we can definitely win. The Palace. Number 2 guild. Alright, DC's the one following behind me. Let's go. Alright, we got purple, but we're frozen on purple, so that's a great start. They finally give me an extra turn on first turn, and it's, I'm frozen. We could Skull Bait again, but they might just Leprechaun anyway. So what I'm going to do here is probably take the purple, but not take the extra turn, like take it up. So I can get a mana surge. If you can't get a mana surge off a 4-match, you just get 4 mana. Get a Brown Storm. I think that's the only thing to do. Like, we're going to take the purple, we're going to hope they take the skulls. And then we go from there. And hopefully this fully charges our Herdmaster. Okay, take the skulls, thank you. Alright, now we got our Herdmaster needs to fill everything else on the team right now. I got Centurion. Come on. Oh no, do we not have it? Come on, dude. It looks like we would have it, but I don't think... Not lining up right. Uh-oh. Huh. That's not gonna work. Like down here, you know? These will be wild cards. This'll match. I don't see it. Do you guys see it? Because I don't see it. I don't think we have it. I don't think we have it. What do I do then? I could take red and hope for some blue. Get some merch, but... Take brown, that gives them an extra turn if I take brown. I could just take this and hope... I don't really want to take the skulls off the board, though. They're going to be casting Leprechaun and exploding all this over here. All this down here. All this right here. Got purple. This is the move right here. Like, this will determine whether we win or lose. Like, what we do right here is probably determining whether we win or lose. I hate that. It sucks. Could take the brown, maybe hope for skulls. Crap. Could take purple and get blue. That might be the best move. Take purple, get blue. They might get an extra turn off that, though. Or wait. Yeah, I think they get an extra turn if I do that. They get an extra turn on brown. If I take this, I think. Maybe. So the purple will go away. The green will go down 1. The blue will fall and match. But then this brown is going to follow behind it and land, like, right here. The brown, 2 brown right here. And those blue will be gone. Right? I think that gives them an extra turn, so I probably shouldn't do that. Match that purple. Like, I don't want to take the skulls because then Centurion. I want Centurion to be able to match. But then if I give them the skulls, they might kill me. I think I'm about to just take the skulls. I don't know though, dude. If I don't take them, they're gonna take them, and they might kill my Herdmaster. Or they'll be very close to killing it, which I don't like. Guess I take them, man. I don't know. I hate it, though. They're gonna Leprechaun, and that's gonna change the whole board either way, I feel. I'm gonna do it. Alright. Let's go. They got Chrysanthrax. We just gotta keep it on our turn. Come on. Let me keep it on my turn. This red might be okay. This red might be okay because there's not that much yellow. I guess there is some yellow, but we got like this. There's yellow by everything, huh? I think we got Lightning Strike on. I don't want to chance it. I'm just gonna do Centurion, I think. Alright, we got Centurion again. Can we please have Decaying Orbit, though? We got it right here. Just gonna do it. Skull damage down. We got Centurion again. We're good. We're good there. Could take the blue. It always worries me, though, with all the... I think I got Lightning Strike on. So I'm just gonna do Centurion. Okay. Okay, we don't have Decaying Orbit. I don't think. Centurion we don't have either, so we're gonna have to just take the extra turns and hope something changes. Huh. Not much changed, huh? Purple to skull we don't have. Brown to, like, red to brown you would think we would have with all that on the board, but I don't see it. And then we don't even have a Centurion either. I don't think. Look at this right here. You think something would be going on right here, but we don't have anything. Wait. Ah. No, we don't. Alright, we got a Qatari King and Prey, it looks like. Woo! Got it. Got it. Come on. Come on. Did we change it enough? Alright, we're looking for purple to skull. We don't have it. We're looking for red to brown. We still don't have it. Do we have Centurion at least, please? Yes, we have Centurion. Alright, let's do Centurion. Alright, we got our decaying orbit. Okay. We got Centurion. Got decaying orbit. We got Centurion. I need a skull decaying orbit, please. We got Centurion. I don't think. Oh, we do have it right here. It's your highest priority because it also puts. Even if you don't get the skull match, you still put skulls up there, and then it helps your Centurion. So whether you have this, like, if you have decaying orbit at all, you cast it, no matter what. If you have alignment, you cast it. We got it right here, so we're gonna cast it. Now we got Centurion. Just keep going back and forth. Whittling it. We got it right here. Bang. Decaying orbit. Dead. See a missed mother. Why do physical when you can do true, missed mother? Peace out. Alright. We got Centurion. We have decaying orbit. Got Centurion right here. Just keep going. Gotta devour. Come on, baby. I've gotten so much better at making teams. It's crazy. I wish people would realize it, but it's hard to get the word out these days. You know, brainwashed. Some people are. I didn't say everybody, but okay, we got it. And we don't have Centurion, right? So let's just do this right here. I don't think we can kill yet. You know, 192. That's just his HP. He still has 39 armor, so we gotta do something else first. So let's take this. We got decaying orbit, but we don't have it. We do have Centurion. Decaying orbit. Don't see it. Like we got, like right here, it's not there. We don't have it over here. So, but we do have Centurion, right? Like right here, for example. We got decaying orbit right there. Alright, I think it's in range. Yes! 5-0 against number 2 guild. Completed a set. Beat the palace. Didn't pussy out. Grew a set. Let's go! On stream too. I love it. Come on. Alright, Chad, have a good day, bro. Thanks for dropping in. You're the man. Thank you, Rain. Got it done. Look at all them points racking up. 1,408. I got 1,400 2 days in a row. Skulls are the way to... Like, if you want to get points, skulls. Skulls are the way to go for points. 1,408. Especially, like, extra turn, keeping it on your turn. It's safe. We're doing Elementalist. We got a cleanse on our team. Like, the team is... perfect. That team is pretty much perfect, dude. Like, we'll see what I do tomorrow, but so far 15-0, a set every day. It does not get better than that. So far. Like, I gotta go undefeated tomorrow still, but we just beat the number 2 guild that was crushing us by 30,000 points with this team. Just beat the Palace. I got us a set. Look at that. 7,700 and something to 31,000. Once again, leaderboard. There they are, number 2, Shining Force 1. That's who I just faced. On first day, I faced the 24th just for fun. So they were top 25 on the first day. Second day, I don't know where those people are, but they weren't bad. It's chaotic something. Can't find them. They must be way down there. Oh, there they are. 38. That's not too bad. Chaotic Reincarnation. So I beat the number 25 guild, the number 38, and the number 2. 5-0 every day with a set every day. Let's see what we get for rewards. I'll show you the team. I got it saved. If you didn't get it the first time. Orb of Glory. You get some good loot here. For real. You get gold marks. Lots of gold. We're getting orbs. Like so far. Got icon. You know, silver mark, icon, orb, gold marks, burning marks, icon, talisman, orb. If we keep going, we're going to get some shiny keys, some tokens. So I'll probably be able to complete this whole thing. And then over here, you're getting gold, silver marks, gold marks, bonus for morale. I'm getting 27 gold marks right now a day. And then, like 26,000 something gold a day. Pretty cool. 1408. I think that's my highest score. I think the other day I had like 1403. And the day before that I had 1367 or something like that. I think that's everything for Guild Wars. I'll go show the team one more time. You want the team code if you want to try it for yourself. If you're having trouble against a good guild, switch to this one. It's worked for me every single time. And I'm scoring well, and I'm completing sets. I'm not chickening out and doing easy fights. I'm not completing sets. I'm going for sets. I'm completing them. I'm facing hard guilds. Where's it at? Windbreaker. Herdmaster, Centurion, Decaying Orbit, Qatari King. Elementalist. Double yellow, red, minus green. I almost want to take Lightning Strike off, but, you know, I'm not going to fix what isn't broken, so I'm not going to change anything. But I almost want to take Lightning Strike off just so I know exactly what's going to happen when I take an extra turn. Because sometimes in there I wanted to take an extra turn, and then I would still have Centurion. But the way I have it right now, it's like you have to cast... If you have Centurion, you have to cast it, because if you take an extra turn anywhere, you could, a yellow gem could blow up and screw up your Centurion. So you don't just willy-nilly take extra turns either. You got to be very careful. It works good if you're using it right, for sure. Like, Decaying Orbit is your 100% highest priority. If you have alignment, you cast it no matter what. Like, no matter what. Like, I don't care if you have the most giant skull match in the world for an extra turn. Who cares? If you have Decaying Orbit, you cast it no matter what. Then if you don't have Decaying Orbit, Centurion no matter what. I don't care if there's an extra turn up in the upper left-hand corner that's not going to affect anything. I don't care if there's a huge skull match up in the upper right-hand corner that's not going to affect anything. Cast Centurion if you have it, as long as you don't have Decaying Orbit. And then it goes back and forth, back and forth. It's really good together. Like, Decaying Orbit will throw skulls up, so Centurion can then turn them to wild cards, and then get up Decaying Orbit, who will throw skulls up to get up, you know? So Centurion has skulls to change to get up Decaying Orbit. To throw skulls up, so Centurion to change them to wild cards to get up to Decaying Orbit. Like, they just go back and forth together. Like, of course, I wouldn't use Decaying Orbit if it wasn't a Divinion Fields restriction. Like, I'd probably find something else. But for Divinion Fields, man, this is crushing it. And then you got Herdmaster to cleanse. He's 50% started. Katari King's here pretty much just a 50% start, but he can finish stuff off. You can Katari King and pray if nothing else is going on. But he 50% starts Herdmaster, who's a 12 mana cost. So it turns that into a 6 mana cost. Now all you have to do is match yellow or purple to get going. Cleanse all allies in case you get frozen or silent or whatever, anything. If Elementalist is hitting you, hit something else on your team, you can cleanse them. If Herdmaster gets entangled, you can cleanse it. Cleanse all allies. Blowing up yellow, these two use yellow. It uses yellow itself. It's like crafted specifically. So make sure you use the team code and you got to play it the way I said to play it too. So the only time you would ever cast Katari King is if you just have nothing else. Or if you're finishing off the last enemy. The only time I cast a Katari King is when I was praying because there was nothing else going on. And I'm hoping the enemy doesn't just take over and start going wild. Because normally you're going to be Centurion and Decaying Orbit, just keeping it on your turn, keeping it on your turn, keeping it on your turn, keeping it on your turn. Devour here and there, skull damage here and there, but keeping it on your turn, keeping it on your turn. Beginning of the fight, it's like Katari King 50% starts Herdmaster, get up Herdmaster, cast it, that gets up everybody else, and then you're just boom, 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 this. Keep it on your turn, keep it on your turn. Cursing them, jumbling them. Like, there's so many things good about this team that it's hard to even say everything. Jumbles them. So they set themselves specifically in a certain order, and then we jumble them. Now they're in a whole different order. We're cursing them. So, you know? There you go. Try that out if you've lost even once this week. Alright, we'll probably play the game normally now, but I'll catch up in the chat here. I want to see if, DC, how'd you do, DC? Can I see that? I don't know if I can. Can I? Ooh, DC, did you do it? So close. What are you on? Are you on the Palace right now? Were you able to beat the Palace? DC went through and did the Apothecary and the Crypt. And you beat the Palace? Did you do it? You can't. There's no way DC could have got a set because the Portal, the Eerie, the Fletcher, the Fairy Ring. We need other people to do that. So he had to do Apothecary and Crypt to get it to 2 for us to get a second set. So he did what he could do. You know what I mean? And I think he beat the Palace because now we got 3 people that beat the Palace. And before I started, there was 0 at Apothecary, 0 at the Crypt. I put 1 on it, and then DC put 2 on it. There was only 1 at the Palace. I put 2 on it. DC put 3 on it. Nice, dude. Weapon drained the dragon's mana, too. Yeah, there's stuff about it I don't even know, dude. Like, the weapon has tempering, probably, that I haven't even pointed out yet. Oops. Disease the first enemy. Drain 3 mana from the first enemy. That's a couple things. Not too great, but that definitely helps. The drain 3 mana from the first enemy. Alright, let's catch up in the chat, then we'll play the game normally. Chad's out of here. Thank you, Rain. No problem for caps. I don't care. Thanks, DC. Thanks, Jets. DC says, remember to use your PvP icons before the end of the day tomorrow. That's 100% true. PvP season's over tomorrow, so if you don't use your icons, they're going to be like a fraction of the worth. So you go to PvP. Even when I probably should grab my goals. Should probably grab this. I want to do it right before we get going. I'm still talking. But if you go to your shop, go to other. If you have anything here, use them up. Or else it's going to be 10% or 20%. I think somebody said it's now 20% of the value. It's your last chance to be buying stuff in the PvP shop as well. I think it changes, right? Alright. Let me catch up in the chat, then we'll play normally. Play the game normally. We did diet spoilers at the very beginning of the stream, and then we did Guild Wars, and now you're caught up to speed. Funky Town is here. 1425 is the highest you can get. What did I get? I got 14 something. Can I see my 1408? Pretty good, right? I was only 17 off the max score you can get. 5-0. DC got 1343. Nice. And 5-0. Said he followed right behind me. That's awesome. Teamwork makes the dream work, baby. Alright, let's play the game normally now. I'm going to go show you how I play the game normally, just every day. I hope that's helping somebody out there. Check my mail. Grab these rewards. I go to my XP booster. I see if any of them are wearing off soon. Not really. Got this stupid thing. Let's get that out of here. Not helping you. Not helping you, devs. I don't care what that says. Alright, I got deeds here just for me. Very specifically me. I'm buying every deed I see. You guys saw me 20-30 a kingdom yesterday, and it's been working for me, but I have lots. You gotta have lots of gems. I just don't get it. I keep saying it, but if you have a giant stack of gems, you should not have a giant stack of gems. Buy every deed you see, every writ you see, every book you see, every token you see, every medal you see, every imperial deed you see, every writ you see, every verse you see. You should be buying all that stuff. Your gem stack will not keep going up if you're buying all that stuff, at least. Look at my gem stack. Perfect. I had 33,000 gems. I now have less than 25,000 gems. It'll go down if you're doing the right thing. You know, if you're mid-game, beginner, early in-game, don't do that. I'm just speaking about, like, super in-game players that have a giant gem stack. Like, I don't understand that. Like, why do you have a giant gem stack? You should be spending it. Unless you have every kingdom 20-30'd, I guess. Alright. So now I checked I did my offers, I did my mail. So then I go my XP booster. And whatever it says I do. Keeps giving me this stupid delve one that I really don't need to be doing, but let's go do it, I guess. Because I have it all the way done. This is different than, like, a faction event. If it's a faction event, I'm doing it. Because I kept track of how much gold I got on a Tuesday, and I got 250,000 gold or something just for doing the faction event, on top of all the other rewards you get. And it's the event of the day, why you're not doing it, I don't know. But, see how I have every single one done, and I still do faction events? It's because you get really good loot. But this is a little bit of a different story, kind of. It's like, the XP booster's telling me to go run one. It's like, I don't know, I'm going to do it still, but it's kind of like when I go after, like, gold in the adventure board or something. I might make a new team as well. Like, let's go... We need to go to a place where we can do Chrysantherax and Mirage Queen. So somewhere where it's like blue or red. Is this blue? I think it's blue. Blue-purple? Alright, let's change our team. So I just want to get this done fast. We'll do Chrysantherax. Or wait, is that going to work? Chrysantherax, is that going to work here? Yeah, it'll work, right? The meta fastest team in the game right now. Other than for getting stuff done. Other than for the vault. The vault is still Ironhawk, but for everything else. The Mirage Queen. We're cruising today, by the way. DC sticking his arm out the window, just clotheslining zombies. Trey's power bombing them out the window. We're crushing it. Alright, Mirage Queen. I've been playing very well as also, like, it feels good to, like, do a live stream and, like, play well. That's what happens, like, off stream. I'm glad it's happening on stream as well. Alright, now what? Blue, I guess? Doesn't really matter here, you know? It doesn't really matter. Cause I'd rather get up the Mirage Queen than Caffrey, for real. I mean, Caffrey could get Chrysantherax back up, but we're not going to need that. We're not going to need it. I don't know what I'm even talking about. Let's just do this. We're just blazing through like 3 battles on a level 50. I need to just go. Anything but green. Minus green. So I still do what the XP booster tells me to do. Just feels better. Like there's another reason to be doing the thing that it's telling you to do. Kind of points you at something you should probably be doing anyway. Sometimes it tells you to get the dungeon done or the adventure board done, or you should be doing delves anyway, type of thing. The delve one is the one, like the delve one and the tribute one are the two that I don't like as much because it's harder to get, like I don't, tribute one takes 3 hours and then the delve one I have no reason to be down here anymore for real. Did get some gold though. Alright. What else is it saying? That stuff will just happen. We don't have to pay attention to that. Let's go back up. DC says, anyone having trouble accessing the Guild Wars medallion can't purchase in my region. Yeah, there's on the forum, I'm pretty sure they said that PlayStation 5 can't buy the medallion right now. It's like something they're working on. But yeah, it's a known issue, and it's not just you. I think it's everybody. It might just be PlayStation in general. I'm not sure if it's just PS5, but it's definitely PS5, and then it might also be PlayStation 4. I'm not 100% on that. Mark says, hey, Jimmers, just got home from grocery shopping and filling my Viagra script. What's going on with the choir? Hey, bro, I went to the grocery store yesterday, I think. So I'm right there with you. We just did Guild Wars and smoked the number 2 guild with my team. It was sick. We have to go back and watch it later, Mark. It was sick. You thought the devs were mad at you? Yeah, no one can... I bet, yeah, like pretty much nobody has every kingdom 2030'd. I just always feel like I gotta say it just in case. But yeah, everybody should be buying every single deed. Because I guess you could have like every kingdom of a certain color done, maybe, if you like bought everything with money. Like, you also bought stuff with money, you know what I mean? Like, somebody could possibly maybe have like every Magic Kingdom done. So then they wouldn't buy purple deeds and purple books. But they would still buy writs, they would still buy... Or maybe you have like every single mythic gold elite, so... I don't know. So I'm trying, you know how it goes. Cynical, or I went 5-0. Yeah, cynical style. DC followed right behind me and also got a 5-0 and a nice score. Mark says just hitting 300,000 VP for the week in PvP. Love my PvP. 5th global. 5th global. Yeah, let's go. I said something the other day about, like, I learned everything I know from Tacit. That's true, but up to a point. You know what I mean? Like, he taught me the basics, and then I've learned on my own since then. I'm not trying to not give him credit. I'm just saying, like, I kind of think you know what I mean? So let's play the game normally, right? We just did our XP booster. That's good. Let's go check on our adventure board. I'm going to do all of these, believe it or not. The only ones I don't do are trait stones and, like, souls, maybe. I still grab gems. I still grab gold. I still grab glory. So quick and easy. It's like, why not? I never pass up gems. Gems are hard to get. You know you're doing good in the game when you actually have enough gems for everything. Because there is a point in the game where you're kind of worrying about it. Same with gold. Like, you're a little bit worried about it. You just joined that new guild that has that high requirement. You gotta make sure you have enough gold and gems for the next week. Best way to be doing that is to not blow them and to play the vault super heavy. So don't waste gold and gems and play the vault super heavy. You should be fine. Let's get these gems. Alright, let's get this gold. It's only a little bit of gold, but why not keep up the habit? Kind of getting hot. I'm gonna have to pause up and get naked. It is a sausage party, though. You guys probably don't want me getting naked. Or do ya? I don't know. Either way, I'm cool with it. I got Mrs. Cindy, though. Sorry. Oh, yeah, I was gonna tell y'all... Hey, I think you guys deserve the court and the mechanic story now. Which one would you like first? You want to hear the court story or the mechanic story? Because I went to both this week. And since you guys are cruising down the tracks past the zoo tour and the gas station and all that stuff, and you're cruising, you laid down the pimp juice, did a burnout, you're power bombing zombies and clotheslining their heads off. What would you like? Would you like to hear the mechanic or the court first? I'll tell you the story. I'll tell you both today. Court? Alright. So, this one's not very... I don't know, y'all. I don't know how much I should say. I'll give you... it's not very... I don't know. The court one I don't like too much. First of all, it wasn't me. Like, I didn't have to go to court. Like, it wasn't a court date for me. It was a court date for my stepson. He's a bad boy. You guys know. We used to live in that neighborhood, and everybody was joking how he was the gang leader of the neighborhood. Like, that horrible neighborhood that I used to live in, and we would always joke he's probably the gang leader of all the bad kids out there. He's not bad, per se. You know, he's really good at home. He's really good at home. He's respectful to me. You know, we're super cool. He doesn't get in trouble when he's by himself. It's like when he's around his friends, right? You guys, I mean, he gets around his friends and then he does something really stupid every once in a while. So that's basically where we're at with him. He's good at home. He's respectful to me. He loves his mom. You know, he doesn't do anything crazy here. It's like when he's with his friends. So obviously we don't let him. We try not to let him go out and do too much with his friends, like recently, because he's not been, you know, he's been bad. But he was at school, so we can't. How am I going to control that? He was at school. He's at school, and I don't know, man. Like, he got into a fight basically, but it was kind of strange. This other kid. It's gonna make him sound terrible. That's the only. I don't want to make him sound terrible, you know. He's big. Like he's 14, but he looks like he's 16 or 17 or 18. He's like 6'1", at least. He's 14, okay? He's 14 years old. He's at least 6'1". He's at least 200-something pounds. His mom tried to say he's 270 pounds. I'm like, you're nuts. He's probably like 210 at the most. Cause I'm like 190 something or almost 200. Like, he might be a couple pounds heavier than me, but he's not 270. You're crazy. She always says he's like 6'10" with 270. He's like 6'1" and 200. You know how moms are. Anyway, he's at school. He's in the bathroom with his friends, like in between classes, and this other kid's in there, and the other kid, I don't know what went on, you know what I mean? But they start calling each other names. They start calling each other names. He called him Stuart Little, which ain't even that bad in my opinion. And I don't even think he knows what Stuart Little is. I started to think about it. I'm like, Stuart Little is a mouse, right? Is Stuart Little a mouse? Maybe I'm crazy. Is the kid Stuart Little or is the mouse Stuart Little? I thought Stuart Little was the mouse. Am I crazy? But what I think he means is like the kid from Stuart Little. Is the kid named Stuart Little or is the mouse named Stuart Little? Because I don't remember. That's what I get for flipping off old ladies in my Kia. Okay, so the mouse is Stuart Little. So I think he doesn't even know what Stuart Little is. Honestly. Because the kid does look like the kid from Stuart Little. But he called him Stuart Little. I think just to say he was small. And then the kid called him fat. So, kid called him fat. He called him little. And, you know, he's with all of his friends. And the kid's by himself. Name calling goes back and forth. They go out of the bathroom. They go to lunch. Of course, he goes up to the kid, and he's like, "You called me fat or whatever." He's like, "Call me fat." Like, he starts basically telling him to stand up. You know what I mean? Like, let's go. Because he called him fat or whatever in front of all of his friends. I don't know. It sounds terrible, because I don't condone any of this, right? And I told him it wasn't cool, and he didn't get any cool points from me. But, you know what I mean? Because I used to stick up for kids like Stuart Little when I was in school. He kind of came off, I don't know. Anyway, I'll just tell you the story and not give my thoughts about it. So he tells the kid, like, he's telling the kid, let's go, let's go, let's go. You call me fat, let's go, you know what I mean? But he's got all of his friends standing around and stuff. Like, if I was that kid, I don't know if I would go. I mean, you could get, it's like 5 people, and he had his friends sitting at the table, too, I guess. I wasn't there, so I don't know exactly what happened. I'm just telling y'all what they told me. And I did watch a video, but... Anyway, they call each other names, stand up. The kid does stand up. So, kid called him a name, he called the kid a name. It's back and forth. He tells him to, what's up, you called me this. The kid's still being kind of a jerk. Like, it's on video. Like, the kid didn't back down. He kind of, like, kept it going. You know what I mean? So the kid does end up standing up and saying something to him, like, called him fat again or something about his hair or something like that. So then my kid pushes the other kid. The other kid falls down, his glasses... Anyway. And then the other kid pushes him and, like, slams him against the wall. So it's like mutual combat at this point. The other kid has him, like, pressed up against the wall, is pushing him against the wall, like, fighting back for sure, like, pushing him. And then he gets pretty much underhooks and slams him on the ground and slams him into the tables and stuff, and then takes like 4 teachers to get him off the kid. So anyway, he gets to go to jail. He gets to go to jail for fighting in school. I think that's crazy. He was in the wrong, I think. But the other kid didn't have to, like, keep it going, you know? You could tell a teacher, you could not call him fat back, you could not push him back. You know, you look like a wimp, but you don't have to, like, keep going, you know what I mean? Like, he's definitely in the wrong, and it's all his fault. But the other kid did keep it going and did fight back and did call him names back and stuff in front of other people. And you know what I mean? It's high school. But since when do you go to jail for fighting in school? That's so stupid. Like, we fought all the time in school and nobody would go to jail. Nowadays, there's, like, so many cameras and stuff that they like, kind of saw exactly what happened. But they're, like, they're really hard on him. You guys... He looks like he's 16 or 17 or 18. And people treat him like he's freaking 18 years old. But he's 14. His brain is like half developed. Boys, men, their brains aren't fully developed till they're like 25 years old. He's 14 years old. And people treat him like he's 18. And they like hold him accountable like he's 18. And they treat him like he should be as smart as a 18-year-old or something. But he's freaking 14. He's barely a teenager. And, they take him to jail, dude. They took him to jail. Like, literally put him in a police car, handcuffed him, put him in a police car, and took him to juvenile. So that's why I was in court the other day. I had to go for that. His mom was there. I was there. They kept him overnight at the juvenile center. So he was in jail for, like, overnight. And then, I went to court, and they let him go. The judge was an a-hole, but they let him go. And that's where we're at right now. Now we have to go back in like a month. and he's got to go get like an evaluation and stuff like that. He's got to, I don't know. I don't want to tell you like everything, but that's basically what happened. Kind of sucks. I don't know. What do you guys think about that? Yeah, freaking jail for fighting, dude. That never happened in my life. There's so like these days you go to jail for a little fight in school. Like the kid wasn't hurt. It's not like he put the kid in the hospital or something. It's not like the kid. When I talk to him, I'm like, dude, be careful. Like you're gonna. Something horrible could happen. Like there's concrete all around, there's tables, you're big, like you could have hurt that kid really bad. Like you got to be careful and think ahead and stuff like that. That's like what I would say. But just for like a regular fight in school where nobody got like that hurt, like he went to jail. He went in a police car, got handcuffed, and went to jail for a mutual combat fight at school. Like, they're so hard on him because he's 14 and he looks like he's... So it looks like a freaking senior beating up a freshman, but they're both the same grade and they're both the same age. So it always sucks for him because he gets pretty much discriminated against for his size. Because he looks so big and older. Anyway, what was I doing here? We gotta do the dungeon. So let's see if we can get a perfect. So far, so good. Okay. Nope, didn't get it. I'm skipping by that. I don't know. What do y'all think about it? I just think that's... Yeah, I told the other people I'm sorry. Like, I apologize. Like, I wish he didn't do that. Like, jail equals too much. He's a mouse. About a mouse, I know. You don't know who Stuart Little is? Yeah, I tell her she's nuts. I end up on a milk carton. The Dutch Giant. Stuart Little is a movie, yeah. Yeah, he was provoking the kid. Detention, that's what I'm saying, dude. Like, why would he not get detention or something like school related? Like, they should have punished him at school. Like, what? They make him go there. They make him go there and deal with those people, so why would they not handle it within the school instead of taking him out of the school, putting him in the court system, in the jail, and the juvenile and stuff? That's stupid. It's annoying. Alright, let's go. So we did the dungeon, we did the adventure board, we did the XP booster. We did Guild Wars already. We did the spoilers already. What would I do next? I would say probably look at my Underspire maybe. I got 15 torches. Killed 5 bosses. Looking for the 6th boss. I still have a whole nother day tomorrow. So I probably won't buy torches today. I won't buy torches today, but I need to do Underspire a little bit maybe. PvP, we probably got to do that too. And then Journey, where are we at on this? Could be done. Not done yet. Alright, you guys might be interested in some Journey, so let's play some Journey. I'm in 12th. Not too bad. Still with this. This is fine still. Working good for me. Let's put on our Nishas, though. Alright, next up is the mechanic story, which is a little bit boring. It's not too exciting, really. But I was driving the other day in the, as Mark would say, pimped out Kia. I was driving the other day, and I kept hearing this noise. It was like click, 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 click. It was like rhythmic. At first, I can't hear it because I listen to music loud. You know, I got the air going or I got the heat going or something. You know, what was I doing? I was doing Journey, right? The air going, the heat going, the music up. Normally, I can't hear. But I like to listen to the car sometimes. So sometimes I turn it all the way down and just listen to make sure nothing's wrong. But one day I was hearing like click, 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 like something going on, like something with the tire maybe. So I get out. I've had it before where, you know, you have like a pebble in the tread, like a big pebble or something to where it's clicking on the ground. I've had that before, so you know, you just find it, take it out, and then it stops doing it. So I was like looking at it, trying to figure it, like, is there any, like, pulling up, back, going forward, yeah, turning the tire so I could see it better, and then backing up a little bit, backing up a little bit, backing up a little bit, check all the way around it, taking pebbles out of the tread, like any ones that I saw, get back in, I saw nothing, nothing, so I'm just taking some pebbles out of the tread, and that's it, and I get back in, driving, it's still doing it, click, 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 so I get out again, I'm looking, taking pebbles out of the tread, looking at the other tires, thinking maybe I'm hearing it from the wrong spot or something. Like maybe it's the front right, not the front left, or maybe it's the back left instead of the front left. But, you know, take some more pebbles out, looking some more, don't really see anything, get back in, click, 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 click. Oh man, come on, dude. Like, gotta find that pebble or whatever that is. And then a whole day goes by, I go to sleep, the car sits all night. I get up in the morning. I gotta go somewhere, drop everybody off. Get in. Pull out. Click, 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 click. You know? Tire pressure. Switch to that on my little screen. Like, switch to the tire pressure on my screen. It's down. It's down by like 4 or 5 pounds of pressure compared to all the other tires. Like, all the other tires are on like 35, 35, 35, and the front left is on like 31 or 30 or something like that. I'm like, uh-oh. So then I take everybody where they got to go, and then I pull it into like a church parking lot, and then I'm looking like every inch of this tire until I figure out what's going on. So I look at every inch of the tire, I find there's a screw in there. I'm like, dang, dude, freaking screw again. It's my second screw. It's a 2024. Brand new 2024, and I've already had 2 screws in the tires. We got the first one, the first, like, month we had it. I think it was literally, like, the first couple weeks we had it. Now we got another one, a little bit over a year after we've had it now. I don't know, what do you guys, like, how often do you guys have that happen? Am I, like, crazy? Like, the guy at the place said that it happens a lot. But how often do you guys get a screw or a nail in your tire? Like, is it that often? Are you getting like one a year? Like at least one a year? For me, it's like at least one a year. I got lucky making it almost over a year recently. I'm like careful driving around. Like, I'm expecting to run over something, especially around here, dude. Everybody's just wrecking into each other. There's construction everywhere, and then people are just destruction derby, twisted metal out there. So they're always just like smashing into each other, and just screws go flying everywhere, and they don't pick it up because they're worried about crashing and what they're going to do now with their insurance, and how they're going to get their car out of the road, and how they're going to drive home, and whose fault it is, and what the cops are doing. So then there's just screws all over the road for everybody else. People out here just destruction derby, twisted metal every day. They're all stoned out of their mind, or something wrong with them, or there's either something wrong with them, or they create something wrong with them. So everybody out there has something wrong with them, and then they're just crushing into each other, screws flying everywhere. So they either just literally always have something wrong with them, or they're making something wrong with them. So they all have something wrong with them out there. It's nuts, and they're just running into each other, pulling out in front of each other, and just smashing into each other all day. So screws just fly everywhere. They're all over the place. Where I live, people suck. They're all weird and entitled, and there's always something wrong with them. Don't move around here. Don't come to Ohio. Ohio's weird. It's really weird. Ohio is weird. Don't come here. First of all, it's humid all the time. It feels like the summers suck. It's like so humid. It gets high. It gets up to 90, 100. It gets over 100 sometimes, and then it's really humid, so you're going to sweat bad. And then in the winter we have snow. Lots of snow. Like we got smashed last winter, like covered, like feet of snow. Ohio sucks. Don't come here. Don't move here. It sucks butt. And then all the people are super entitled with something wrong with them, and that like they want to do like selfish, stupid stuff, and it's either because they're super entitled or there's something wrong with them. Like, and that's their excuse, one way or the other. Usually it's both. Usually entitled and there's something wrong with them. And that's why they get to do be weird. And not care about other people, because there's something wrong with them and they're entitled. So I want to get out of here. I'd love to move anywhere else, pretty much. It's like the armpit of United States. Ohio. It's right in the middle. They call it the heart, but it's more like the armpit. Anyway, the screw, I find it finally. I call the dealership because that's the only place I've taken it at all. Like, it hasn't needed any other work. It's just gone for its like, you know, oil changes, and they like look at the tires and the brakes, and they make sure they do a tire rotation, and they're just like checking it out, making sure it's still good. Do an oil change. We've done that like 3 or 4 times. That's it. Like, nothing else. It's brand new, so nothing else has been wrong with it. It's got a clean bill of health every single time. And the one time we did have a screw, it was like right after we got it, so they like took care of it. I called them like, hey, we already got a screw in this tire in this car we've had for 1 week. They're like, oh, I called the salesman. The salesman's like, I'll just buy them lunch. They'll fix it for you for free. That was like the first time, even the first screw we took to the dealership. So I'm calling the dealership because I don't know. I've never gone anywhere else with this car. And last time I had a screw, they fixed it, so. But they were super busy. They said I would have to drop the car off all freaking day. If they'll fit me in somewhere, and it's still gonna cost like $50 or something. Like, I told them, all right, yeah, I'll probably bring it in. I'll probably drop it off. And then I'm like, man, I could probably just take it wherever. Who cares? Like, I'm gonna take it to tire discounters or something. Like, they do this all day, every day. It should be cool. So then I make an appointment there. I go there. Pretty uneventful, actually. Like, I'm always talking about how I get screwed at the mechanic or how much they suck and stuff, but they were fine. It was fine. The only thing was, like, it took way too long, and it, like, took a little bit too long, and it was, like, a little bit too, like, you know? I don't know. Took at least 15 minutes longer than I thought it would, and then it cost like $5 or $10 more than I thought it would, type of deal. But other than that, it was okay. I mean, it was really crowded. There's lots of people there, and it took forever to, like, I made an appointment, which was cool because then like the first bay they had open, they took me and put me in it instead of like walk-ins. So I thought making an appointment wasn't gonna matter. You guys ever like do a an online order for like fast food, and then you go to the drive-thru and you're like, hey, I have an online order, and then it still takes like 20 minutes? You guys ever do that? It's like, what's the point? Why am I putting my order in before I come if you're just gonna start making the food when I get here? Like, if I put my order in online, then I would prefer like it to be pretty close to ready when I get there. Like, the whole point of putting an order in online is so, you know, I don't have to wait as long. And you guys, and it helps you guys, you know what's coming. You know an order's coming, and this is the order, and you guys, it helps you too. And I want to get there, and if I have to wait like a couple minutes because you don't want the food to be cold or whatever, like, I get it. But if I have to wait 20 minutes, it's like, why did I even put the order in online if I'm gonna have to wait 20 freaking minutes? I might as well just order at the speaker and it would be the same freaking thing. If I sat there wasting my time ordering online, coming to make a pickup, and then it's just like as if I went through the thing without putting in an online order, you know? So I thought that's how it was gonna be at the mechanic too. Go, I'm gonna make an appointment, but they're gonna take all these walk-ins before me, and then I'm just gonna have to wait anyway. So I got there like a little bit early. Like, alright, if they're, you know, I'm gonna get here a little early, that way they can't do that to me as bad. Then it ended up working out. Like, they gave me priority. The next one that opened, they did it. Everything went smooth. The screw was like in the middle of the tire. It wasn't on the freaking edge to where it ruins the tire. They patched it. It's been good ever since. Like I said, it only took like a little bit longer than I was hoping. It took like an hour. I was hoping for like 45 minutes or something. And then it cost like 50 or it's like 40 something, I think. I was hoping for more like $39.90. I don't know. You know what I mean? It's like a little bit more expensive and it took a little bit more time, but otherwise I can't complain. Like, they were fine. It was cool. I'll call it how I see it. I usually complain, but it was okay. Just hate, the thing I hate is like why then I pull into a gas station like right after that, and now I'm looking and I see screws like all over the ground, like right where you pull in. Like, you know, you're gonna pull up for some gas, so your car goes in a certain spot while you're pulling up for some gas. The gas nozzle, like the little door with the, you know, you got to pull up a certain way to get gas. There's screws just sitting right there in the, right where you pull your car up to get. So I stop short, get out, pick them up, throw them away, and then I don't even park there. I just back up and go park somewhere else. Like, dude, I just got it fixed, and now I'm seeing screws everywhere. Everywhere I go, now there's screws all over the ground. It's like impossible to see when you're driving like 50 miles an hour. There's no way you're gonna spot a freaking screw in the street. That's what's annoying. Can't even avoid it. Like, whoever, somebody could kill you. You know what I mean? If your tire blows out on the highway, and then your car like takes a hard left and smashes into, you do a pit maneuver to the guy in the left-hand lane, and then their car flips in the air and lands on top of your car, and then it causes a giant wreck. Like, whoever was irresponsible and put a screw out there, they just killed somebody. There could be murderers out there that don't even know they're murderers just because they're stupid. They're stupid and there's something wrong with them, and they just let screws go everywhere. They get in a wreck and leave screws on the ground. Somebody else comes by, freaking rolls over it, gets a screw in their tire. Now their tire blows up on the highway. They pit maneuver the guy in the other lane, flipping up in the air, landing on top of him, killing him. Now it's your fault. You're a murderer. You're a murderer for leaving your screw in the road. You don't even know it, but you're now going to hell for being a murderer because you just don't care and you just let screws go everywhere. Isn't that crazy? There's probably people out there that are going to hell for being murderers and they don't even know it because they just let screws go all willy-nilly all over the street. Final Destination style, yeah. I'm overthinking it. That's what we do here, bro. We overthink it. That's like the perfect description of the channel. Overthinking it. Overthinking it with Cynical. Cynically overthinking it. It's a perfect. I should make that my description for the channel. But also, when you overthink it, you go 5-0 in Guild Wars and beat the number 2 guild. You know, when you overthink it. So it's a perfect description. You're completely right. But I don't think it's a bad thing sometimes. Sometimes it's funny, A. It's funny to exaggerate and overthink it. And number 2, you do awesome in Guild Wars. And you get 1,400 plus points. And beat the number 2 guild. So overthinking it, it's bad when you're about to like, you don't want to choke. You don't want to have too much anxiety, like overthinking it. That can happen too on the other end. Sometimes it can be really funny to like overthink it and make it like a crazy situation that you're making up in your head. If you're like just telling a story, you can overthink it because it's funny. Sometimes you overthink it and you do really well because you're being very careful and you're making sure you win. But sometimes you can overthink it, you can get anxiety, you can choke, you can not be able to perform as well, like you break your leg or something, you crash. You strike out. So yeah, it depends. There's two sides of it. Sometimes overthinking it's bad, sometimes it's funny, sometimes it's good. It's not always bad though. Sometimes I'm a hypochondriac. I overthink stuff. Like, what's that? I'm gonna have a heart attack. It's just gas. You ate beans. You ate beans. That's all it is. You did push-ups the other day. You lifted something heavy. You're not going into cardiac arrest. I'm going into cardiac arrest. I have a very slight pain in my right nipple. a very slight shooting pain in my right nipple. I'm going into cardiac arrest. Look it up on Google. Chest pain. Google. It says I'm going into cardiac arrest. I need to call 911 immediately. Yeah, I have a slight pain in my right nipple. Can you please send the paramedics? Lights and sirens. Got a slight little pain in my nipple. You remember, like, oh yeah, I did do like a weird amount of push-ups the other day, and I did eat a lot of beans. It's probably just gas. It's probably just gas, most likely. Anyway, isn't your heart in like the center left of your chest, not the right nipple? You start to think about it like, I'm just being a hypochondriac. Right nipple, that has nothing to do with my heart. Why did Google tell me to go to the hospital? That's nuts. Just for a right nipple? Slight pain in my right nipple? Google told me to go to the hospital for that. Said it could be something crazy. Or I got Lyme disease. Start searching your head for ticks. Got Lyme disease, that's what's wrong with me. Something wrong with them. It's probably got Lyme disease, got a tick. Went in the woods, chopped down a tree. Getting wood for the fire, put on the train, make the train go. Goes faster, coal, fire, chop wood. Got your shovel. Glorfindel with his shovel. He abandoned his position slightly. Not really, though. He's still around. He's still there in spirit. I seen him the other day. He's still there. But he's not in the woods getting a tick, getting a pain in his right nipple, calling paramedics, looking on Google. Alright, what am I doing here? I think I'm doing Journey. Ifs and buts. Lots of people out there. I got screwed too, Jets. I got screwed. Mark says, why can you use Immortals in Colored Kingdom and PvP if they're not of that color? I am in purple and fighting, and you can use Immortal Terra, who has no purple. I think it's because they're from that region, right? Where are you at? You're in, purple? Alright, let me see. Look at Terra and see if they're from the region that you're in. I think that's why. Is Terra from South Wild? Yeah. From South Wild, so that's why. So it's a purple restriction. Terra is not purple, but since Terra is from South Wild, they're able to be used in South Wild. That's the answer. It says South Wild at the top. It says South Wild there at the top of the team. And then it says it right there at the top. It says it right there above purple. So yeah, if the Immortal is from the region, you can use it in the region no matter what. Good question, man. Good question. I love it. Yeah, I think just like no matter what, an Immortal can be used in its region, no matter what the restriction is. The restriction could be like poodles in a tutu that are on fire doing a backflip, but if the Immortal is from that region, you can still use it, even though it's not a poodle and it's not doing a backflip and it's not on fire. You can still use it though. Anyway, we're doing Journey still, maybe. I have one sigil left, so I might as well use it. Why do USA call I liquid gas? I don't know. Maybe it turns into gas when you use it? I don't know. Can I tell us about her use of Gemma again? You know, that story's kind of embarrassing too, but like I said, Gemma was created as an alter ego that was supposed to be a hot tub streamer. Back in the day when I was at the top of the game, and I think it was like right when I was going down a little bit, like man, you know what would work on here? Because I felt like everybody was, I don't know, there's granny gyms and a bunch of ladies were starting to come into the, which is cool. I'm not saying nothing's wrong with it. I was saying like it'd be, because the guys, not the girls, and nothing wrong with the girls. I'm just saying like some of the guys at the time, I was putting like big booty twerking in my tags and everything. Like there needs to be like a hot tub streamer out there that plays Gems of War. They would get tons of views at the time as a joke, you know what I mean? So it's just like a alter ego joke. Hot tub streamer, Gemma Jameson, she gets everything wrong. It's like, oh my god, play Treasure Hunt. Like, it's kind of like a combo of the quest. You know, when I do the voices, I do like the Valley Girl voice. So now it's Gemma Jameson, the Valley Girl that plays Gems of War, but she always tells you to do the wrong thing. Like, oh my god, use World Breaker in Guild Wars. No, I'm just kidding. Sometimes I go too far. World Breaker does work. You just gotta be against easier opponents. And it wipes them out. Wipes his butt with the enemy. Crushes them. Oh my god, play Treasure Hunt. Stack up lots of gems for no reason. Play Explore 12. Like, play Explore 12, like, all the time. Like, get on the game and, like, first thing you do when you get on the game is you play Treasure Hunt for 2 hours. And then after that, you do Explore 12 for an hour. And then, like, nothing else. And you never join a guild. And put all your mastery into green, and that's it. Never choose another color. Only level up one class, because it gets stronger if you just level one class and only ever use one class, it gets stronger. And then whenever you wear a pet on your shoulder, like, it applies to you. It applies. You gotta put the pet on your shoulder, else it doesn't work. So you have to choose wisely what pet you put on your shoulder, because the only way it will like work is if you like have it standing on your shoulder. So make sure to never ever do your faction events on Tuesday, because you already have them done. Like, I already have that one done. Why would I do it? Why would I do it? Why would I play? I already did the journey last time. Why would I play it again? Like, journey? We have journey again? What is that? Like, I already did journey. I already did journey a long time ago, like a month ago. I'm not doing it. I already did it. I already did journey, guys. I already played Guild Wars last time. I'm not playing it no more. I already played it one time. I don't need to play it ever again. Oh my god. Like, why would I play it again? It's like doing something twice? Why would you do that? Never doing a faction. I already got it done. It's already on 500. Oh my god. There's no way. Like, I did that so I can be lazy and not ever do a faction event again. That's the purpose, right? You're supposed to, like, get it on 500 and, like, get 2,500 renown? That way you, like, never ever have to do it again, ever? Like, who cares? Like, the devs don't put events in the game just for you to do them, dummy. There's no rhyme or reason, obviously. So, like, when a faction event pops up that you already have on 500, like, you already have it all the way done, you're, like, not supposed to do it. You're able to be lazy and not do it at all. The devs don't do it on any reason. There's no reason. It's just random. They just pop up randomly. So you don't have to do them. I did dungeon yesterday. Why would I do it again? I already did it. I already got it all the way. I already did it yesterday. I already did dungeon yesterday. Why did I do it again? Dummy. I already did it all the way. Done. I don't have to anymore. Stupid. Why, dummy? I won't do dungeon no more. Did it yesterday. Duh. Fire truck. Get trying to pull around me? I was here first, dummy. I was here first. Water gun truck trying to go around me. I'm gonna race you. I'm gonna pit maneuver. I'm gonna block you in. You ain't getting around me. Stupid light, stupid noise, honking your horn. Where you going? That's why you gotta go so fast. You're going over the speed limit. I'm going 10 miles per hour under the speed limit, and you're not getting around me. I was here first. Water gun truck behind me. Screw you. Stupid van with the lights on it. You're not getting around me. I was here first. I'm going 10 miles. Everybody behind me must go 10 miles per hour under the speed limit. And if you try to pass me when there's 2 lanes, I'm going to race you. I'm going to all of a sudden go 65 miles per hour. I was just going 35 and a 45, but now that you're in the other lane and you're trying to get in front of me, I'm going to go 65 miles per hour just to make sure you run off the road and do a flip into the woods. And then if you don't, and if you pull back behind me, I'm going to go back to going 35 and a 45, you know? I'm not going to continue to go 65. I was just racing you so you wouldn't get in front of me. Duh. And water gun truck, van with the lights on it, you too. If you try to get around me, I am racing you, and I'm going to make you flip into the... Who cares if those people die and that house burns down? It doesn't matter. I was here first. I was here first. And I'm going slow, and everybody behind me is going slow. No matter what. That's it. Who cares? I'm pulling out in front of you. I'm here. I don't care. You're on the main road. You're going 40, 55 miles an hour. I've been waiting at the stop sign. I've been waiting at this stop sign. I'm gonna pull out in front of you. You gotta stop. You gotta stop. I was here. I've been waiting. I've been waiting. I don't care if you don't have a stop sign and you're going 55 miles per hour, and it would be a wreck if I pulled out. You gotta slam on your brakes. I don't care. I'm pulling out in front of you. I'm in a hurry. I'm gonna back it in. I'm gonna back it in. It's gonna take me like 5 tries, and everybody's gonna have to wait. You have to wait because I'm backing it in. You know, when I leave this school or this grocery store, I need to make a getaway. I have to hurry up and leave. I am very horrible at backing out, and I've gotten to like 50,000 wrecks backing out of my parking spot. So I have to back it in. That way I can pull right out. I'm making a getaway. I'm going to slide across the hood and jump through the window and make a getaway. So while I'm backing in my car into my parking spot, I need you to wait. I'm going to clog up traffic and make 500 people wait while I try to back it in 5 times. That's Gemma Jameson right there, you know? Just like all-encompassing, all those things together. And she plays Gems of War when she's not out there driving slow and racing people and making them flip into the woods and backing it in 400 times while everybody else waits and making parades behind her on the road because she's going too slow. She's all that. She's that everything all in one. That's Gemma Jameson. I'm Gemma Jameson as well. It's my alter ego. Alright, let's see. We already did Journey. Let's do PvP might be, because like I have a whole nother day to do Underspire, but I don't have like a whole nother day to do this specific day of PvP. I already did PvP yesterday. Why would I do it again today? That's stupid. That's dumb. I would never do that. Why would I get these gold marks? They're stupid. I don't like gold marks. I like silver marks. Silver's prettier than gold. Why would I ever get gold marks? That'd be stupid. I already played PvP yesterday. Why would I do it again? That's dumb. That's like doing your faction event on Tuesday. Or your weekend faction. I already have it on 500. I already have 2,500 renown. Nah. Why would I do it again? Nah. Why? I don't need gold. I don't need any other reward. I don't have none of my kingdoms 2030. But I don't, and I'm gold farming. If I need gold, I'm gonna go waste my time for hours and hours gold farming. I do not need to do faction events. I don't care if the devs put it in the game. I don't care if it's for any kind of reason. I'm gonna go off and do my own thing because I'm right, and I'm gonna do whatever I want to do. All right. We need to do Citadel Wars here. Citadel War, Central Spire. I hope I didn't change my team. Because there was something the other day. I did, dang it. I was testing this. This team could probably win here, though. This is my testing of my team that I used in Guild Wars. But I'm gonna go get my... Let's go get my other awesome team. This one. Stop it. DC asked for it. Cynical provided. Sorry, everybody else. Paste. It's my other awesome team. I think that's underrated, overlooked. The F is going on. You ain't never been to a Cynical stream, Rain? Yes, you have. You've been here for a while. You've been here a while, you know. I'm the hot tub streamer. Yeah, no problem, DC. In his eyes, he looks like a hot model. Jennifer Coolidge. I need to talk like that in a hot tub. Yeah. Cindy Jameson and a mankini. Let's go. Anita's here. All right. What's up, Anita? All right. Let's go. Let's get up our Shegra. I am some kid's dad. You think I'm doing this when I'm not streaming? Yeah, like, you know. I think, like, Rick Grimes, when he's not, being Rick Grimes, he's definitely out there killing zombies and acting like he's a sheriff. You know what I mean? I think Al Bundy, you know, he's probably out there, like, putting his hand down his pants and, you know, being Al Bundy when he's not, like, doing Married with Children. Probably. I think when people on TV, I think when they're on TV, they act like that in real life too. You know what I mean? I think that's how it goes. Like, Dexter is probably actually a serial killer in real life. I think that's true. Like, that guy, did you know that guy is like a serial killer? That guy is a serial killer. You know what I mean? For sure. For sure. There's no way he has to act like that in real life. Because he is on TV portraying a serial killer. So, why have they not arrested him yet, you guys? That is crazy. I cannot believe they're just letting this guy be a serial killer. Like, out there in the world. Like, we watch him every day do it. And then, obviously, when he's not on TV, he is out there serial killing everybody. So, he's gotta be put in prison. Like, I don't know why the cops haven't arrested him yet. He's still out there at large. Had to throw your shoes off. All good, Rain. You know how it goes. You guys gotta be. It's gonna be me. You know what I mean? Is that Brittany? Brittany, bitch. Alright, I'm doing Citadel War. I forget what I'm doing in the game when I'm being crazy. He was the gang leader. More like he was trying to impress other kids. You know what I mean? In reality. I don't like that. I wish he was more of a leader. If he wouldn't get into so much trouble if, like, he was making other people do stuff. You know what I mean? Like, a leader tells other people to do it. He's always the one that steps up to the plate and does the thing. That's what we always like. Why you let these people like tell you, like, make you do these things that you know are wrong? You should be the leader. Tell them to do it, you know? Or don't do it at all. That'd be way better. How about, you know, you're gonna get in trouble. Not the right thing to do. How about that? Or have someone else do it. Why are you always getting caught? Always getting in trouble. Come on. Be the leader. Anita with the gifted thank you so much went to Trestle. He ruled the streets with an iron fist. JT from his NSYNC days. Let's go. Backstreet Boys NSYNC. Dang, we've done 2 hours so far. That's sick. Alright, what do I want to get done today? Let's do this Citadel Wars. At least. I need to do some Underspire. I really need to open Vault keys, like, honestly. Vault's gonna pop up. Like, we don't have the calendar for June yet, obviously, because it's not super close yet. But I bet you there's a Vault event coming soon, right? It's probably early June. Vault event's probably early June, right? So keep that in mind with your Vault keys. Don't let them get out of control. Gotta do those mental gymnastics. You don't want... We want a lot... It's weird. I want a lot of Vault keys, but I don't. I want to open them. I want a lot of opened Vault keys, you know? I want a lot of used gaps. I want gaps, but I want them to be... I want to have used the gaps, you know? I don't want, like, a lot of gaps just sitting there. It's like you want a lot of gaps and you want a lot of Vault keys, but you don't want a lot of gaps and Vault keys just sitting there doing nothing. It's like when you have a lot of money, you want to invest it and make it more money. You don't want to just, like, sit there and look at the same amount of money forever. It's okay. Like, you have a lot of Vault keys, you have a lot of gaps, so you have it, but you're not doing anything with it when you could be, and that would be way better. So I want a lot of Vault keys, but I want to open. I want a lot of opened Vault keys. I don't want a lot of just Vault keys sitting there, just being Vault keys. You know, I don't want a lot of gaps just sitting there, not used. It's nice. It's better than not having any, but it's not ideal either. You want to use them. I want a lot of used gaps and a lot of opened Vault keys, not a lot of unopened Vault keys and unused gaps. But that's also better than not having any Vault keys or any gaps, yeah? Somewhere in the middle, like always. Let's get yellow into yellow, get our flail it. We got Hatir, we got Scroll. The two wolves jumping at the moon and the sun. Why'd I do that? Let's do this. Got a shiny Shagra. It is now shiny. Do we have any conversions? We're looking for yellow to skull. We're looking for green to purple. We're looking for green to skull. I don't see any of that. Let's take this. Alright. Let's try maybe Shagra? No, let's do this first. I'm making this harder than it needs to be, probably. Let's just do this. Let's just do that. Sometimes, like, the enemy, you don't have to think as hard. Like, I try to make every fight a hard fight. That's the overthinking that Rain was talking about. Like, when it's an easy fight, it'd be smarter to use, like, World Breaker or, you know, like, I should just not think as much when it's an easy fight and just hurry up and get it done. Like, that's overthinking for sure. Like, I'm sitting here looking for conversions and alignment. Like, I'm gonna win and I'm gonna get the job done, but I could have got it done faster. I'm overthinking it. It's probably a lesson I need for life. Like, in general. Like, I'll do everything the right way, and I'll do it... But I might take too long, sometimes, when I don't need to. Probably a lesson for real life, too, for me. Don't overthink it. Don't think your right nipple pain is cardiac arrest. Let's do this. Pretty close. Got it. Now we got that. We got this here. Speed it up. When I am streaming, though, I do take a little bit... I'm talking, I'm thinking, I'm saying stupid things. So I definitely play quicker off stream. Let's just do it. Got it. Shagra's awesome. Let's just hit him with skulls. He's the guardian. We gotta knock him down. Eventually, either way. Just flail it. Yellow to skull. Green to skull. Let's do this. Let's just do this. I don't know. Killed him. There's no consequences. No consequences for our actions here. If we lose a troop, doesn't matter. Just gotta win. Hey, what up, Zig the Kid? Do I have a shaman? Yeah, I have a level 54 shaman. I played it right after my Necro, so it was Necro, then Shaman, then Enchanter. Well, it was Necro, then Shaman, then starting A series, which led to the Enchanter, and now I'm playing a Shadow Knight. The Shaman only got to level 54 because the views weren't there, man. Like, I feel like nobody wanted to watch a Shaman. And it took me to level 54 to... Like, at first it was cool, right? Like, some of those early videos have a lot of views and stuff. And I wasn't super... I like the Shaman. It's just, like, a lot of work. It's very busy. Like, even if you're soloing. Like, in a group, it's super busy. When you're soloing at canny dancing, you got a pet. You got to keep up with buffs. I want to keep all the buffs on me. I got to control this pet over here while keeping buffs on myself, or, you know, rebuffing, and then I got a canny dance in between fights, and I got all these dots and rooting, and then if you're in a group, it's even worse. You're healing, and you got to pay attention to everybody else, plus your pet, plus your canny dancing, plus the buffs. Like, it's a very busy class, and then it wasn't getting the views. And then I hit level 54, which is a double, triple hell, or one of the worst hell levels. I'm like, alright, it's time to try something else. Let's do the starting A series, see what you guys actually want to watch. And then they chose Enchanter, and then I started. So my Shaman's 54. I might go back to it one day. Did I do all my fights yet? I got one more. Alright. One more. Writing words that look sexy. PG to rated R when Anita shows up. What'd you say? The hot tub stream thing? Glanced up and thought DC was talking about orgasms. Insta reacts full organic stream. Yeah. Making it hot in here. It's getting... So take off. Finish the words for me. It's getting. So take off. It's getting. So take off. Got the chat-a-thon next Saturday. If you think this is crazy, wait until next Saturday. The butt crack of dawn. The 31st of May. It's the end of the month. It's the monthly chat-a-thon to keep the doors open, the lights on, the lights open, the doors on. It's next weekend, Saturday, butt crack of dawn. You think this is crazy? Wait till I'm streaming for 6 or 7 or 8 hours. Gets even crazier. Alright. Let's do that. Why not? We're entangled, which sucks. Like, that definitely slows the team down, but it's kind of like the Guild Wars team where as long as we keep it on our turn, we're going to be fine. Like, I don't really have a way to cleanse. I don't think this can do it, but it's not a Sword's Edge ally. But, you know, it's fine. It's still fine. We'll be okay. Just gotta... Like, still just keep doing what you were doing. Just gonna take longer. You gotta kind of wait for it to cleanse. Still gonna do some damage. Just gonna be slower. Orpheus would be great. I just forgot to switch to Orpheus. Like, that would help. Forgot to switch. This is our last fight. Like, Just trying to get it done. Should probably just retreat, honestly. I don't like to lose. I have a problem with losing. Retreating is losing. I don't like it. That's another thing where you overthink it, dude. Like, if I would retreat and go out and fight another fight... Oh, wait, this is Citadel Wars, though, so I probably can't do that. But let's say this wasn't Citadel Wars, and I was in this fight right here, and I was like, oh, I got entangled, oh, this is going to take forever. Should probably retreat. That's another area where I would probably say, no, no, no. I'm going to make this take longer. I'm going to keep going. I don't like to lose. I'm my own worst enemy. Gonna make everything take longer. I don't want to lose. So I'm not going to retreat. Retreating is like losing. I don't like it. It feels bad. Even though it would speed things up and I could go get a win somewhere else while, you know, in the time that I would retreat and, like, I know. Doesn't mean I have to like it or do it. Doesn't mean I have to, I still consider it a loss no matter who does it. Like, you lost. You retreated. You lost. You're smarter, like, good job, like, you got the thing done before me, but you also lost. And that other person beat you, and they were better than you. And you have to live with that. But you got it done quicker than me, so that's cool too. Like, I'm slower, you're faster. But you also lost, and that other person was better than you because you retreated. You know? So I don't like retreating sometimes. Sometimes I'll do it, though. Especially if it's taking forever, and it's like, it feels like they're doing it on purpose, and you're just falling into their trap of sitting there and continuing. Kind of, we got 2 enemies left. Come on. I lost Shegra. Especially with this team, like, I don't want this team to lose. And I would consider retreating a loss. I don't like my team losing. I want to keep going. Plus, it's fun to me to, you know, fight that's difficult. But also, the game already is taking way too long every day, so try to look at both sides of it. Yellow to skull, purple to green. No, might have to flail it. Been entangled in first slot like the whole fight, even with a summon. Come on, come on, come on. I'm getting irritated. Okay, killed that. They just keep summoning, though. Green to skull. Sure. Look at this. Legendary. Legendary. Mana Surge. Got this. Got that. That's a funny noise. We got this again. Slowly getting there. Come on. We got this again. This keeps happening. What is that? 67 damage to an enemy. Convert 4 gems of one of their mana colors to freeze gems. So that's blue. We got yellow and purple. Might work. We could do purple. Nah. Hey, we got cleansed. Come on. Kill him. Kill him, kill him, kill him. Green, green, green. Yay, finally. I could have done 3-4 fights in that amount of time. But it was Citadel Wars, remember, so I'm not trying to lose. And that was my team. So I'm not trying to lose with my team either. Alright, so he did Citadel Wars. Next, I would go after gold marks. We got some here. I think I made a team for this yesterday. Oh, yeah. Ruby Weapon Takshaka. Cindy, can you check if you have the XP bonus and actually get into it? Oh, I gotta do that. I gotta... Brain subconsciously protecting what little sanity has left by avoiding my Mordheim. Oh, I forgot, dude. I get so busy once I get off here. Like, I'd have to download Steam, and then I'd have to add you as a friend, and he's trying to give me a game for free, you know what I mean? Like, I'm an idiot, but... I haven't done it yet. Let's make sure we got Nisha's on before I continue here. We do. Alright, so gold marks. Gold marks lead to books. So PvP, Citadel Wars, leads to gold marks the next day. It also leads to... Is it VP talismans or Swift talismans? I think it's Swift, right? So, doing your Citadel Wars leads to Swift talismans and gold marks the next day, as long as you're in the winning alliance. And then you do your gold marks fights, you get gold marks, and then gold marks leads to books. And books lead to kingdom level and power, and kingdom level and power leads to stats. That's what I'm doing here. And why I'm doing it. Broke all the way down. Just for you. Doing Citadel Wars, that way I can get gold marks the next day. That way I can get gold marks. That way I can get books. That way I can get kingdom level and power. That way I can get more stats. Then I'll have more stats for the next time. When I do Citadel Wars, I'll have more stats. And then I'll do it even better. Once you're at the end game, man, that's all there is to do, really, is freaking kingdom level and power. Level up your kingdoms, level up your kingdom power, level up your kingdoms, level up your kingdom power, level up your kingdoms first. Then level up your kingdom power second. Because kingdom power needs kingdom level. Kingdom level does not need kingdom power. So make sure you do kingdom level first. You do 20 and then 30. You know, 20 comes before 30 anyway. So kingdom level comes before kingdom power. You know? 20 comes before 30 in the alphabet. So why would you do 30 first? You can't anyway. You can't. That's why books and deeds and gold and stuff like that, I'd rather see you get first than medals and tokens and explore and stuff like that. Because kingdom level comes before kingdom power. And you'll get all that stuff while you're getting gold and books and deeds and writs and all the stuff you need for kingdom level. If you're playing the game the way I tell you to play it, you'll be getting the other things for your kingdom power instead of having to go out of your way to go do it. It's like a long process to get kingdom levels all to 20, you know? Like, no one has it. But you gotta do it before you do power, because you need a kingdom on 20 to have power 30. You need kingdom level on, like, 16 to have power level 24 or something. Can't do it the other way around. You don't do kingdom power first and then kingdom level. You do kingdom level first and then kingdom power. So don't be doing, like, what I'm saying, don't do Explore 12 and get medals when you need to be doing PvP and getting books. But that's also an end-game thing. Like, early game, you're just trying to, well, let's get the Magic Kingdoms to 5, and let's get the Magic Kingdoms to 15, and let's get the rest of them to 5, and then let's get the rest of them to this, and let's even them out and do that. But that's beginning of the game, mid-game. But end-game, level then power, because you need level for power. So what do you need for level? You need books, you need deeds, you need gold. Gold faction events, gold, PvP books, journey books, vault event, hunting versus, merchants will get you deeds and medals and tokens and stuff like that. Gemma Jameson would definitely go do gold farming or explore 12, or she's not thinking ahead. She's just doing what everybody else is doing. I lost 2 troops and I still won. Let's go. This team really isn't built for Blood Frenzy, but still working anyway. It's just my little fast team to get gold marks. Got triple Takshaka with the ruby weapon. Ooh, they did it again to me. Trying to kill me. They got Takshaka 2. I got Takshaka 1 and they got Takshaka 2. We still win. It's okay. Got our gold marks. That's all that matters. Bang. Anybody who's not in the winning alliance, like it's so weird. Like, there has to be people that aren't in the winning alliance. But if you're not in the winning alliance, you're getting like way less gold marks. It's kind of like back in the day where you didn't want everybody to set all firebombs, but you kind of did. Like, now it's like, everybody should be in the winning alliance, but not everybody can be in the winning alliance, you know? Strange. Alright. Nothing there. Construct. I don't think I made a team yesterday, because I did Divine. See what we can do. Something fast. Just get it done. Lord of Slaughter. Chernabog. Construct. You can always just do the ruby weapon, like we were doing. If we don't have, like, Chrysantherax or... The ruby weapon might be a good start. Maybe not. We'll see. Constructs. We need mana generation. We need true damage. Chernabog. I like Chernabog, maybe. It's mana generation. Mana generation or true damage. Raji Queen. Theo, where are you, buddy? I told you. I told you. Oh my god, I told you guys. Like, oh my god. I told you. Theo. Pandalista, the Spider Throne. Round of purple. I've been taking too long with teams, too. I should probably just throw some stuff up there. Stone Viper. That's pretty cool. I like Stone Viper. Is any 5% start? Maybe. Anything else cool? We can 50% start our whole team with Geomancer. Probably just throw maybe the true damage Immortal. Or Grovanga. Nah. Nipple Fobs. Nipple Fobs. He uses yellow. Okay, use purple, use green. Nipple Fobs. I think this one might be a little better. Okay. Let's go brown. Brown, and we got 2 purples. What are we missing? We got blue, red, green, brown, purple. We got everything. So maybe minus red or blue. There's blue. That might be good. Get up Stone Viper. It might get everybody else up. Or this. But I don't know. I don't want to minus the only color Sagittarian can catch. I'm thinking too much about it. Most likely. I'm overthinking it. I'm gonna try not to do that as much. Let's go. I don't have to make a perfect team every single time. I just need to get my gold marks. Alright, we need green would be cool. Purple might be alright. Brown's good. Green. Alright, watch this thing. You don't use it very... I called it underrated. I think it's cool. I like it. You don't see it very often, do you? Didn't? Yeah, that's why, because it doesn't do nothing. Good job, Stone Viper. Your only chance. You had one chance, Stone Viper, to show everybody your stuff. To strut your stuff. Stone Viper had one chance. I was hyping it up like Flavor Flav. It had one chance to strut its stuff. And it did not do it. Try again. Come on, Stone Viper. Strut your stuff. It's just fail. He's failing. It's horrible. You had one shot, Stone Viper, to strut your stuff. I was hyping you up, and you're failing. Maybe you suck. Maybe you suck the venom out. You know you're not supposed to do that. You guys suck the venom out when you get a snake bite. When you're in the woods naked and afraid and you're trying to survive off the land, just to prove a point to everybody, and you get bit by a snake, do you suck the venom out of the snake bite or not? You're not supposed to. They say it's like when you put a drop of food coloring in a glass of water. Like the venom just goes into your bloodstream, like you can't get it back out. You don't suck the venom, that's stupid. Now you just got venom in your mouth like a dummy. You call the authorities and you get an antidote. You don't suck the venom out. If you suck the venom out, then you probably didn't even get bit by a venomous snake and you're just pretending. I got bit by a garden snake. I'm gonna suck the venom out. Watch as I'm okay. I'm naked and afraid in my own back garden. I got bit by a garden snake. I'm gonna suck the venom out. I will be fine. Nothing will happen. I will go on with my day like nothing happened. This garden snake bit me. I'm gonna suck the venom out. And I'll be alright. I'll prove it on YouTube. Look at the bite. Watch me suck the venom out. I'm still here. I'm still alive. You don't have to swallow. I keep forgetting. Check my XP bonus. Where do I check it? Where do I check it? I never know where to check these things. I just play the game. I don't know nothing about it. I don't know how to do anything. Where do I check my XP bonus? Go to Kingdom page, okay. Go to. Right here? XP bonus. Bonuses. This is where you're telling I got 205. Got 50 from armor, 50 from guild statues, 100 from special events. That's probably what it is. Yeah, you're right. We're getting 100% from special events. I can't click on it to see what it actually means, but... So that means we won Guild Wars yesterday? Is that what you're saying? Like, that's why I got that? I don't really care, you know what I mean? Like, honestly, I don't really care about hero experience. It's a good time to use your XP booster, so it's like a good thing to say on stream here. Like, hey, if you won Guild Wars the previous day, you have extra experience today, be a good time to use an XP booster, kind of like stack them up and get a little bit more out of it. But Like I always say for me, like, I'm level 16, 13. There's no, like, what's the difference between 16, 13 and 16, 23 and 16, 33 and 16, 71 and, like, there's no difference to me. Like, even 1700, I don't even think I get a stat at 1700. I think it's, like, all the way at level 2000. So, just in my specific situation, like, I don't care about, like, hero level or XP or nothing. I'll get the XP booster because it kind of tells me other things to do. It's a nice thing to have while you're doing the vault event to make yourself like go a little harder if you're bored and you're just like, oh, I'm verse hunting and I'm not getting the right verse, and we'll throw an XP booster on, like a little bit of like aloe on the sunburn type of thing. But it's not like hero level isn't that big of a deal unless you're like super low level. Once you get over 1500, I think you should stop worrying about your hero level. Unless you're, like, gunning for 2,000. Like, you're 19-something. But between 1501 and, like, 1901, you should probably not even worry about it. Because it's going to be a long, long time. It gets harder and harder the higher you go. And you get less and less for leveling up. But that's why I just don't pay attention or care too much. But it's a great thing to say and tell other people, for sure. So, appreciate it. We could try... Let's do this. It's like trophies to me. Those don't mean a thing. Like, Gemma Jameson definitely trophy hunts. Like, she's got a trophy farming team. 100. That's like her main... That's her claim to fame. Is like trophy hunting teams. And treasure hunt. She loves going for, like, getting the most trophies and stuff, and then she's like, everybody's like, well, what do you do with them? She's like, nothing, I don't know, like, I just have a lot, I got a bunch, dude. Well, what do you do with them? Well, I got a lot, I got a bunch. You're like, look, I got a lot of them, see, look. You're like, well, what do you do with them? Well, I just got a bunch. I don't know. You just got a lot of them, Can you spend them or something? No. Are they a resource? Not really. Do you get something for having a lot? No, not really. Well, what do you do? Why do you get what? Well, it's kind of like a guild requirement that's very low that just happens either way. Like, well, then why are you farming trophies? Because I look at them. I got a lot. That's why. Well, what do you do with them? Nothing. Can you spend them? Not really. No. You get anything? Like, if you get a bunch of them? No. Not really. Well, what are you doing then? Like, what do you... I don't know. Gemma, getting her trophies. Trophy hunting. I mean, achievement hunting for trophies is a different... I meant, like, trophies for, like, guild... requirement trophies. Like, all trophies are is to show activity. Like, it's like a thing for a guild leader to look at to see if you're playing or not. It also ranks the guilds, but even that, like, who cares? There's some guilds that have been around for 10 years, and there's some guilds that have been around for 1 year, and some of the guilds that have been around for 10 years are going to have 1 billion trophies, but they suck because they don't have players anymore. It's just like a dead guild. And then there could be a guild that's been around for 1 year that doesn't have any trophies, but they got like all the best players. So trophies don't really say too much, except for like that a person is playing the game, and for a guild leader to see like how much you're playing the game is pretty much it for what trophies do. I know nobody asked, but explain it anyway. Did I get my gold marks? I did. Alright. Do we have any more? I don't think so. I think there's only 2. Got them both. Nothing there, just silver marks. That's a waste of time. Alright, we're done with PvP as far as I'm concerned. I played Guild Wars. I went 5-0 against the number 2 team. Yada yada. Got my 3rd set. Did awesome. And I did Citadel Wars. And I got my gold marks. That's a lot of PvP for me in a day. Let's see what y'all are saying, and then I will maybe do a little bit of Underspire, because we're cruising. Fart cans on, spoilers on, pimp juice laid down, did a burnout, walked him like a dog, power bombing them out the window. Like, we're doing great today, so I might also play Underspire. Just went through the yellow door. This team's still working. It's just like everything to get up Sephiroth's team. It's still going alright. Well, let's see if I missed anything up here. You guys were being dirty. Dirty boys and dirty girl. It's DC's fault. Take off all your clothes. I am getting I'm gonna take my... Zig says, which is harder to solo with, Shaman or Enchanter? Enchanter takes more skill, but once you figure it out, it's freaking awesome, and it's like the best soloer in the game. Shaman is probably easier, like, at first, because you have a pet, you can root, you got sow, you got all these dots, like, you have all these buffs. I don't know, man. They're both awesome. They're the two best soloers in the game, probably. Necro is up there as well. It's like Necro, Shaman, Enchanter. So they're all awesome. So you're asking, like, which one's better between the two of the best. But I would say Shaman's easier, like, with the lower skill, you know? You don't have to be as awesome to play a Shaman, but you can be an awesome freaking Shaman. Enchanter takes some skill. You gotta know how to charm, and like what do you do when they break charm, and how to stun lock and recharm, and then how to get 2 kills for the price of 1. And if you're really like soloing the way an Enchanter's supposed to solo by charm fighting and getting 2 kills for 1, you just gotta, and it's very risky, and you can die and stuff like that. Shamans won't die as much, and Shamans are kind of like easier. Doesn't take as much skill, but they're awesome. Like, if you're a really skilled Shaman, you're going to kick some butt and solo some awesome stuff. Like, they're great at soloing. But Enchanter just takes a lot of skill. You're going to die a lot. But once you get it, they're one of the best in the game, because they're taking a mob from the game that's super difficult, that's really hard to beat one-on-one, and you're using that to fight another mob in the game. So you're using something super strong to fight something. It's more of a fair fight than, like, you versus an even or something by yourself. Like an even versus an even, which would never happen. You would do a blue versus a blue, but you get what I mean. Like, you're taking control of one of the enemies of the game, which are super strong, and making them your pet. When normally your pet would be a little bit weaker than you and just helping you out. Unless you're like a mage, I guess. But anyway, I think I explained it pretty good. 60 degrees for the high? DC says you're tuned in to the sensual sounds of Cindy Jameson, giving all that he can handle on his organic, orgasmic ride through the peaks and valleys of Gems of War. Be sure to cozy on up to a lick that like button. Why did your opponent have an icon at the top left of his card? It might have been his class. I think that shows their class. That might be what you mean. I'll have to look. Like, I don't have a hero on this fight. I'm looking for, like, these extra turns quite a bit. Let's get up our weapon. So I know 100% I'm going to get an extra turn because our weapon explodes blue. Blue is right next to the hourglass gems. That's what's cool about Daughter of Time. This will give us tons of mana. Alright, it's taking me 3 shots now. That's how deep I am. Tons of mana. Daughter? She's not here right now. She's off at school. She did not have alignment. But we can do this. Get an extra turn. Get up Sephiroth. Dang, it's like 4 shots. Here's an extra turn. We got that. Alright, whatever. Finally! Took a lot of shots. Alright, so we just passed the yellow door. We're looking for highest level right now. Which will take us to the last door, right? We gotta find the 6th dragon and double the loot. Also, I'd like to find the door today at least. I can kill the dragons tomorrow, but I want to at least find the door today, probably. If I take this, it's not an extra turn because it's going to match immediately. We don't have red to blue. I just want to take. I'm just going to take it anyway, though, because I need green. Red to blue, do we have it? Yes, we do. That's the Fear-X. Cast it. Bang. Get it right back up. Cast it. Bang. Let's go with this. And cast it again. Dead. Not too bad, man. Unless I lose a Fear-X, I think we're good. I think this team will... Oops, that's a dead end. I think this team will make it to the 7th boss. It's kind of... wasn't sure. Like maybe King of the Ravens. If you're having trouble, King of Ravens. Right? Yeah, Glacial Peaks. Okay, blue to red, blue to red. Come on, baby. Nope. Alright, green or red then. Take green. Blue to red, blue to red. Nope. Blue to red, yep. Blue to red. Nope. Do we have this? Nope. Let's just take that. Do this. Got that. Blue to red. Nope. Any extra turns? Nope. Let's do this. Lots of mana. A Daughter of Time, if we don't have anything else. Blue to red? Don't see it. Let's do that. And now, we can match this. We can match... It's either way there, huh? Blue to red, no, no, no. We got that. Let's do this again, maybe. Blue to red, yes. Fear-X. They're all dead. Let's go. Yeah, I think it might have been the class icon. Like, what was I doing at the time when you asked that? I was probably doing PvP. Central Spire. Quick battle. I think you have to go into the fight, right? I'll retreat here, but just because we're looking at something in the fight. Yeah, so it's Stormcaller. It's that way you don't have to, like, go over here and do all this. If you just want to, like, peek out of the corner of your eye, if you know the emblems. Like, okay, that's Stormcaller. We know he's using Stormcaller class. Yep, good job. Roxy Rain says 1 hour of PvP gaps done, 220 Dragonite obtained. 1 hour of PvP gaps done. Don't recommend playing gaps outside of a vault event, but whatever floats your boat. I just can't, like, let that be out there for other people. Gaps, you should only use gaps during vault events for most people. It's my advice. No. Unless you meant something else, I don't know. I'm reading that as you're using Nomapaloozas in PvP, which is not a vault event, so you can't get vault keys during when it's not a vault event. I mean, you can, but it's less of a chance. You get like 5 instead of like 25. So you're missing out on 20 vault keys every time you run a gap outside of the vault event. So like per hour, that's like 80 vault keys you're missing out on. Plus a bunch of other loot, I think. Like, it's definitely detrimental to run a gap outside of a vault event. You're kind of wasting them. But if you have like a bunch, I don't know, maybe. But I'm definitely not recommending it. So I'm not even going to think about it because most people should definitely not do that. Be like... Anyway, I don't want to say that example because Something other people have done too. Alright, what am I doing? Underspire. I keep forgetting. Alright, let's go. Chad's back. Talking naughty. Stop snitching. DJ Cinny. A good radio host. It's Monday and we're gonna play some music for ya. It's hot outside. How about that weather? I don't know. I don't know if I'd make... Let's do a game show. Like, name three... Name... It starts with a F. Like the letter game. It starts with the F. Name a car. Name a color. Name a food. That's what the radio... That's what they do in the mornings now on the radio. They're like playing dating games and name the letter games and a little bit of music. Talking about their own life. You don't really care. I was eating dinner last night, and yeah, I went out on a date with my, you know, he was really like 80 years old. I don't want to hear the music, dummy. I don't want to hear about your stupid date last night with an 80-year-old man. Like, I don't care, dude. I don't care. Becky, play the music, Becky. I don't want to hear about you're a vegetarian and you ate dinner last night and you accidentally ate meat. Like, I don't care, Becky. Play the music. Nobody cares about your life. You're just the person that pushes the button to play the music. Shut up. No one cares. You start, like, bantering back and forth. Paul, you know, when you go, you do this and I do that. And, yeah, I thought it was a joke, but it wasn't a joke. And, who cares? Shut up. Play the music. I don't care. I don't know who you are. I don't know. I'm never going to see you in real life. I don't care. I don't care. Play the music. Becky, nobody cares. Like, people change the channel when you're talking about what you did, what you had for dinner last night and your date last night and stuff. Like, people change it. Do they not see that? Are there not analytics they can look at where it's like everybody switches off to a different channel every time Becky tells us about her date last night and her dinner? We don't care. Who listens to the radio anyway, first of all? So you're already going uphill. Like, you got a battle in front of you. Like, why make it even worse by talking about your date and your dinner and, you know, your coworker and the party at the work the other night? And who cares? Play the music. Play the music or I'll play the music myself. You know what I mean? Like, I play the music myself. I'm the parking lot DJ every day. I play the music myself every day, but when Mrs. Cindy jumps in the car and I'm not playing the music fast enough and she puts on the radio, that's what I hear. Oh, I ate this for dinner last night. Oh, Charles, you know, we were at the party and, you know, I went on a date and it was like, he was 80 years old. Ah! Like, shut up. Play the music. Nobody cares. That's what she says, too. She's like, this stupid lady won't shut up. I just want to hear music. I'm like, I know. I'm trying. Got you. I'm trying to drive. It's hard to put the music on my phone while I'm driving. Highest level, 207, like Bluetooth, you know? Pretty much all I do in the car now. Back in the day, I couldn't even think. I had all these old crappy cars with like just we had like this cassette player and an antenna. And I'd listen to AM radio, talk shows. And now I got the Bluetooth, connect it to your phone, play whatever music you want. I never even thought about being able to do that. I was driving around in like a 2003 Fiat or whatever I had. Saturn. 2001 Saturn. The cassette deck. And the AM radio. I never even thought, whoa, I can listen to whatever I want? The Bluetooth? It's cool. I can play any music I want now. I guess you gotta have data. You know, it's not like something you could just do whenever you want. I guess you gotta have like internet or data on your phone. You don't just get to do it whenever you want for free, but it's awesome. I can be the parking lot DJ every day. I'm not making... I am. I'm not making fun of those people. That's me. I'm just, like, explaining my life. I definitely go to the gas station, and I definitely turn the music up all the way, and I definitely get out of the car and leave it running and leave all the doors open. And I definitely play all the music for everybody at the gas station. 'Cause I know they want to hear it. How will they know? How else are they going to hear my awesome music? Like, I need them to know. They have to know what I'm listening to, and how cool I am. So I have to leave it on while I'm in the store, where I can't even hear it. Everybody else has to know, like, how cool I am. You know what I mean? Like, that's me! I do that. I drink 50 brewskis a day, and I get 50 scratchers a day, too. And I really like to play Treasure Hunt a lot. That's me! I do like put up the music, but I turn it down. If I'm coming close to my house, it's down. If I'm coming close to the gas station, it's down. I know nobody wants to hear that crap. I try to think about other people. I know nobody wants to hear that crap. I turn it down. I'm cruising along, I might be loud, but I'm pulling up somewhere, I turn it down. Nobody wants to hear that crap. It's what I'm listening to. Alright, I better get off here after this. I've been streaming way too long today. Who knows what's going on? I gotta go. I'm hungry. Basically, I'm hungry. I go see, what can I eat today? How can I, like, eat and feel like crap so I don't want to do anything else today? That's usually what happens. Like, don't eat too much. And then I do it anyway. You know you're going to feel like crap and want to do nothing else for the rest of the day if you eat too much. And I do it anyway. I'm not even fat. I just, like, when I eat, I feel like crap. Like, almost all the time. I'll eat healthy and I'll feel like crap. If I eat too much, I feel like crap. If I eat the proper amount, I'm good. But, I don't know. It's difficult. You'd think I'm like a giant big boy, but I'm not. But I don't know, it's like my stomach. I got stomach issues, basically. So food fights me. I eat it and then it's in there like beating the crap out of me, punching me, stuff like that, yelling at me, screaming in my ear, giving me a wet willy and all kinds of stuff. It's like my enemy. I eat it and then it fights me all day. Just trying to come back out the wrong holes and everything. You know what I mean? TMI. He needs to get off a stream right now. Who knows what he's gonna say next? Well, let me finish this fight at least. Come on. Then I get to go eat. Alright. Look at that. We got Diamantina right there as the 7th boss. So all I gotta do now is go find the other dragon, which is in here somewhere. It's not that way, obviously. But it's down here somewhere. Either here, that way, or down here, that way. I will find it. I got 9 torches left, and I get 7 more tomorrow. So I have 16 chances to find this dragon. There's probably not even 16 rooms total. So I'm going to get it done. And I'm going to use a lantern on this dragon, and then this dragon I'll kill after that. And I might use a lantern. I have 12 lanterns, so sometimes I'll use a lantern on the 6th and the 7th boss, but if you have less than 5 lanterns, you probably shouldn't do that. I just, like, stacked them up and wasn't really... Before I started doing the Underspire properly, I stacked up some lanterns, so sometimes I'll do double the loot on the 6 and the 7, but mostly the 6 that I'm going for. Alright, I'll catch up in the chat, but like, share, subscribe, consider joining. It helps a lot. Tell your guild about the channel, comment below, and I'll see y'all next time. I'm the main character. It's all about that cynical, and he ain't playing. It's all about a brewskis and scratchers. Let's go. Good times and a handful of hope. You're right, Billy Elliot. Blaster Master just happens to have wheels and an engine, right? That was a cool game. I'm like Billy Madison pulling up to school, right? What up, Tressel? Curate my playlist. Tricked out Kia. I got a Forte, bro. Don't want to I'll race you. I'll race you, bro. I got sport mode. This Crow probably has like a freaking BMW. He probably has like a... I bet Crow has... What kind of car does Crow have? Crow, do you have a Tesla? Crow might have a Tesla. He would smoke me. When your mixtape was an actual tape. So you're using them while using gold bonus from PvP to get double gold, approximately 30k gold per battle. Dang. Well, that's cool if you need gold. I just don't really need it. Crow says I tried a gap out of vault event to see if it rewards would improve. They didn't. Sounds like Rain has a strategy for like gold farming, but like I say, I don't like gold farming. I think you can get gold without doing that. There's nothing I need gold for to where I'm going to go out of my way. Except for during vault events. I get plenty of gold there. And faction events. Like, faction events are an event that they put into the game for you to do that day. I do them. I get a lot of gold. Vault events is an event that the devs put in the game for you to do. I do it. I get a lot of gold. I have plenty of gold. I don't need gold for anything, really. So, I'm good to go. And then if you're mid-game or beginner, like, you don't need as much gold, so... my new account playthroughs didn't gold farm. My 3 of them or whatever, like, I don't gold farm. But more power to, like, Supernova gold farms, I think, and, like, Rain's gold farming. There's probably other channels out there that gold farm. It's just not my thing. I don't gold farm, and I never am lacking gold. So, all the time I would have spent gold farming, I didn't spend, and I'm fine. So, I don't know. And then my new account playthroughs are fine. I was never lacking gold. I was never lacking gems. I had it when I needed it. I got into a decent guild. I was playing well. I was getting mythics. I was doing fine. So I don't feel like there's any need to gold farm these days, but if it's your thing, it's your thing. And if you're also doing PvP at the same time, that's cool. It's just like, I want to use the gaps for vault keys so I can get orbs, so I can get gems. Like, I want those gaps to get vault keys. So then I can open vault keys and get orbs and gems and a bunch of glory and other things that I really, really need way more than gold. You know what I mean? So, whatever floats your boat, but I just got to tell you why I don't do that and why I don't recommend doing that. So other people are watching, maybe they're not in the same position as you and they're like thinking about doing it, but they probably shouldn't. You know what I mean? Because I want vault keys. I need orbs. I need glory orbs. I need minion orbs. I need gems way more than I need gold. I need glory, which I can turn into any other resource. Maybe you need the lovers, the tarot cards. Maybe you need the wand of stars still. That would be crazy for you to go do gaps in PvP to farm gold when you don't even have, like, wand of stars, or you don't have Zul'Goth, or you don't have CT, or you don't have, enough gems to do whatever you're doing, or you don't have enough glory to do what you got to do every week, or if you don't have like all that other stuff, then you should not be doing that, because that's why you don't have all that. That's literally 1-to-1. You're doing this over here, that's why you don't have that over there. Like, but if you have all that stuff and you're going well and that's your thing, then that's cool, but I'm not going to recommend it to other people. No problem, Tressel. Thanks for being here today. You do get stats at 1700, 1800, 1900. Okay, so at 1700, what am I going to get? Like 1 HP? So I'm not going to put in like a ton of work to get 1 HP. 1800, I'll probably get an armor. 1900, I'll probably get an attack or something. 1 HP for tons of work, getting tons of levels. Doesn't excite me. I'll just let it happen over time. I'm not going to like rush it down to get... I'm not going to spend extra time rushing down stuff, like extra XP things that I'm not going to do normally. Go out of my way to go do something that's going to get me 1 armor or 1 HP eventually one day. That I'll get anyway eventually one day while I'm playing the game correctly. You know what I mean? That's just my thing. That's just me. But anyway. We'll see ya. Every game has a disease which is only cured with gold.
Only rich people say they don't need gold. Greed for gold is in my blood. Get you Dragonite too? Do you have... I don't need Dragonite either. So it's just me, man. Like, I don't need Dragonite. I don't need gold. And if you play the game the way I play it, you won't need Dragonite or gold either. So I'm just trying to teach people how to also not need Dragonite or gold. I don't need Dragonite. I have all the dragons. I could make another dragon if I want. And that's because I play the game the way that I do. And then I try to teach other people how to play the game the way that I do. That way they can also not need Dragonite or gold. They can also have all the dragons, you know? I don't need Dragonite or gold. Or XP. I do need gold marks though, and I do like farming. I do like grinding PvP. I think grinding PvP is smart, and I think getting gold marks is smart. I just don't like the fact that you're using gaps, is all. It's the only part I don't like about it is that you're using gaps. Farming PvP is awesome. Grinding PvP is amazing, and I totally recommend it after you're done with everything else for the day. But using gaps outside of a Vault event is never... Go ask somebody else. Go to Tacit's stream and ask him if he uses gaps outside of a Vault event. Even if you explain it to him, he's too nice to tell you. He's way too nice to tell you that he would not recommend that. He'll just be like, oh, that's good. You're getting a lot of gold? That's good. You're getting a lot of Dragonite? Yeah, that's good. That's what he'll say. But in his head, he's like, I would never do that, and he's not going to recommend it to anybody else. If you just go ask him, hey, should I be using gaps outside of a Vault event? He's going to say no. He's going to say no. You know? And I say no as well. You should not do that. We need other things from those vault keys. It's not about like, oh, we're getting a bunch of gold, we're getting a bunch of... I mean, if you need Dragonite, maybe. I just don't need it. And you can get it other ways, and you'll get it over time. But you need those vault keys for other things that you're going to need later. Like, you're trading... If you have a ton of gaps, though. I mean, if you have hundreds of gaps, and you're just like... You can never use them all unless you use them outside of the vault event. Like, there could be reasons. You know, I'm trying to figure it out. But most people... 99% of people should not use gaps outside of a vault event. Like, we always somehow find this weird reason to be doing something you shouldn't be doing. Right? So I always have to say 99% of people shouldn't be doing this or that. Because there's always somebody out there that's doing it for a weird reason. That they come up, like, same people that are coming up with the reason not to do faction events. Not saying, like, you're the same. There's people out there who are coming up with reasons not to do faction events. You know what I mean? There's also people out there that are coming up with reasons to run gaps outside, like to do things you are generally you're not supposed to do. That most people would tell you, nah, you're not supposed to do that. You know, like most people shouldn't backflip off a house, the top of a house. But some people actually, maybe they land it. Maybe they're a parkour professional. They have a YouTube channel. They make money off of doing backflips off the top of a house. You know what I mean? Like, but most people, 99% of people, should not try to do a backflip off the top of a house. But then you're going to get that one guy out there who's like, well, I do backflips off the top of a house, and I make money doing it. And I'm a professional parkour guy. It's like, well, yeah, but come on, man. Like, 99% of people are not a professional parkour guy that's making money doing backflips off the top of a house. So, like, the guy who's trying to teach everybody is going to tell them not to do a backflip off the top of a house. You know? Anyway. Alright. We'll see y'all. Thanks for joining me today. You only have 8 gaps? Dang. Oh, you have 150 gaps. See, that's the thing I should have asked. Like, how many gaps do you have? You have 150? Well, yeah, maybe that's fine then. Rain was here. Trestle was here. 4 out of 5 dentists don't recommend gaps outside of a vault event. Yeah. Crow was here, Mark was here, Anita was here, DC is awesome, I agree. We got Rain, we got Crow, we got Trey. I need people like Rain here because we need a little back and forth, a little arguing. We can't have everybody just telling me I'm cool and I'm awesome and stuff. And Rain can take it too, I can tell. So I like it. DC, Crow, Rain, Chad the Clip Bomb. Got DC, we got Crow, we got Trestle. Makes me, like, over-explain why I tell you to do things a certain way, you know? Which is cool. We got Crow, we got Rain, we got DC. Funky Town, Texas in the house today. Anita Mark Nugent in the house today. Trestle, Rain, a.k.a. Roxy. DC, Crow. It's crazy, like, Rain was... You weren't so, like, vocal. Like, I can tell you're getting better at the game, because you're starting to speak up more and, like, challenge me more, you know what I mean? I feel like Rain, aka Roxy, you weren't as, like, vocal in the chat, like, 6 months or a year ago. Like, you've been around a while, but you're starting to speak up more, which is cool. Got Rain, DC, Zig the Kid, Crow, Anita, Mark Nugent. Did I miss anybody? MJK Jets in the house. Trestle, Anita. Anita, you gifted Trestle, and then Trestle was here for the rest of the stream. Thank you so much, Anita, for the gifted to Trestle. Helps. You guys saw it's literally Anita gave out a gifted, and then that person showed up. Like, I love that. It's what it can do. You're adding another person to the stream, pretty much. We've got Pro Survivor in the house today. Classic EverQuest in the house. Jets, Rain. Anybody else? DC United crushed it today. DC. Trey started it off today. As far as fan funding, Trey with the 3 starting it off, running out there, butt crack is showing, rag in his back pocket. DC United with the 10, and then the 5 gifted. Just doing everything. Sliding it in sideways and all that stuff. Freaking zoo trip. Doing a burnout, pimp juice. Spoilers, fart cans. Zombies flying everywhere. You know, he did it all. Then Chad jumped on. Anita jumped on. And Anita brought Trestle here today. So that's awesome. So thanks for starting it off, Trey. And DC crushing it. Chad and Anita jumping on there. You guys rock. Let's go back to the bottom in case anybody's saying anything. Did all pures and classes twice. Been playing for 6 years. 4 on Switch, just 2 on PC. Hell yeah. Challenge the master. I mean, you saw what happened in Guild Wars. You know what I'm saying? Like, just kidding. Alright, y'all. I'm gonna take off this character and go chill. And you know, it's just a little bit. That's what YouTube is, you know? You turn up yourself by a little bit. So, I'm gonna go chill. My brain always hurts after this. I'm gonna get a little headache. I'm hungry. I'm gonna go not talk for a couple hours, probably. But I'll see y'all, tomorrow. I don't know what I'm doing. Probably nothing. That's how it's been recently. I'm taking Sundays off. I don't know why. It's how it's been since Mother's Day. I hope I put something out tomorrow, but 50-50 chance I put out nothing tomorrow. I'm going to play EverQuest tomorrow. I'm going to record EverQuest tomorrow. And then Monday we're back around to... What did I say was going on Monday? We got a World Event. Did I say World Event? We have a World Event Monday. We got McGrim Woods. So I'll make 3 World Event teams, and I'll go over the weekly preview for, you know, everything on Monday. On live stream, 9:30 or so. Remember, I'm doing it earlier now. And then Tuesday, we'll do Hell Gate, the hardest faction in the game, 500. I'll probably fail. If you want to come see me fail, Hell Gate Pure 500 is the place to be to see me fail. But yeah, that's what's coming soon. Tomorrow, probably nothing, just playing EverQuest, recording. Monday, streaming, Gems of War, new week. Tuesday, Hell Gate faction, streaming. Hope to see you there. But have a good rest of your day. Appreciate every single one of y'all. I got a friend Crow on freaking Steam. Yep. Good luck with them scratchers, right? Happy Memorial Day, Funky Town. Anita's gonna catch on fire if she goes in church. Rain's level 1,855. Dang! You've been playing a lot, bro. Alright, man. We'll see ya. Have a good one. Later, Crow. See ya, Anita. Peace out, Mark. Have a good one, Rain. Bye, Funky Town. See you guys next time. Thank you so much. Push the wrong button. I'm out of here.